Well, I only got one thing to say.
I am back. What it do, baby?
Welcome back to the Overfood Podcast.
Not you, the white man meme. Not you using the white man.
I mean, it's gonna be a lot. It's gonna be a lot going on today. Well. Welcome back to the Overfood Podcast. I am your co-host Mo Glow, coming live from Jamaica, Queens, New York. Yeah, I don't have that much to say this week. um, I'm joined by a lovely guest and my lovely co-host. Can he introduce himself?
It's Edsel 40 ounce coming to you live from the 104.53. Happy to have my co-host back from his whatever, his excursions, his time of being a whore. I'm pretty sure I'll be traveling. I'm pretty sure in about 6 months I'll be traveling to wherever he went to host the baby shower, but that's okay. I'll probably be photographing that baby shower.
That's crazy. I want to go visit one of my friends from high school. That's it. Well,
sure, we'll call it that.
We got a special guest this week. I didn't even know we was gonna have a guest. I'm caught off guard right now because like I ain't know none of this. So we are joined by the lovely the man, the myth, the legend. You probably see this man in almost every borough in New York City the past 10 years, ladies and gentlemen.
And you might have seen him in a porno.
You might see him in that too, ladies and gentlemen. The lovely Robbie Digital. Welcome to the show, Robbie Digital.
Thank you. It's an honor and a pleasure to be here. Thank you for having me. You look very shocked right now, Mo. Very long overdue. Very long overdue. I love you guys. It's an honor.
Nah, I feel like Steve Stout when Diddy came and beat him up like right now. Like I didn't expect none of this. Yo, shout out Steve Stout though. I mean,
yeah, he's a good guy.
You can't shout out Steve Stout after that.
Yeah, he's a good guy.
I mean, hey man, Diddy told him not to put him on that cross.
I mean, hey, man, shout out to United Masters, some great people over there. So
yeah, shout out to that. But yeah, welcome to the show, Robbie.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm really in shock right now because I did not expect this. I know, like, we've been working to get you on the show, but I did not expect you to be on the show today. So this is like when when Jay-Z hopped on the I Get Money remix. Like I didn't expect Jay-Z to be on that song, but
I'm not that great. I'm not that great, but I'm just a humble guest. I'm happy to be here. So Edsel hit me and was like, "Yo, do you want to slander Mo for like an hour and a half, hour 45?" And I was like, "I would love to slander him for as long as possible."
So since you're here, Robbie, like when we normally have guests, we like them to just tell our listeners about yourself, just whatnot.
Yo, you know what it is. I'm Robbie Digital, 1/3 of the PSA podcast. It's never a safe space. We only do it for the culture. We never do it for the industry. AKA when a nigga in the room, give a nigga room. AKA that niggas is Harold Minor. I'm Michael Jordan Major. You know what I mean? AKA I like a freaky 45. That's what it is. Hey, what up?
Wow. This nigga spitting.
So yeah, just tell us about what you're about.
Oh man, I'm a simple man. I'm a man of simplicity. I'm a man of relationships. Those can be over raffles sometimes, depending on who tells it.
And ladies, he's a black man that does not cheat.
I don't. You can't cheat if you're never in a committed relationship. So I've heard.
No, you can't cheat if you're black. Remember,
that's true.
You can't cheat if you're black.
Oh man, I'm about to make women. We already got women hating on us. You about to make this even
worse. Monday is going to be a very interesting day after they listen to this.
Love Mo, love Edsel. I've known them from quite some time. I've known Mo a little bit longer, just running throughout the streets. I'm a project of my environment in hip hop. A little bit of streetwear. That's it. I don't have nothing else.
Thank God for hip hop.
Ladies, just know he was a guarded inside child, so he'll never do you wrong.
Wow.
Oh my God, bro. The
Please,
women
please,
don't
please, do not,
know.
please do not rile up my exes. Please don't. Please do
Yo,
not rile them up.
the women, the women are gonna attack us. It's bad enough we say a lot of things that they don't agree with. But yeah, man. Well, this is like my first official week back in. Well, not first official week back, but I just came back from. Yo, why is it? Yo, come on, bro. We not putting. Yo, come on, bro. Change your name, bro. Come on, bro. Like, come on, bro. Come on, bro. Come on, come on. But yeah, I went out of town. I went to the beautiful. Well, that state is not that beautiful, but I went to Tennessee to visit one of the homies, and it was fun. I spent like last Saturday, like in Nashville. Nashville is a pretty interesting place. Um, very Caucasianish. But like the outskirts of the city is very black. You'll be reminded that like Young Buck is definitely from Nashville. I visit one of my homegirls, Michaela. She is a store manager at this boutique called Rooted. It's pretty dope. I got this cool
Say
water
rooted.
bottle. Yeah, I got this cool ass water bottle. I'm gonna go grab it right now. But yeah,
I like how Rob just had to drink some essential water as Mo was talking about water bottles.
yeah, but I got like this. It's been working for me. I actually needed a new water bottle because
So it holds water well.
yeah, it holds water well. Shout out Michaela.
How many milliliters does it hold?
Yeah.
1,000.
Oh,
That's a lot of fucking water.
Hey man,
Yes.
it's about to be hot outside, and you know New York summers is the closest thing to
You know,
slave heat.
people like me don't drink water from water bottles that aren't Supreme, because I'm a hype beast.
Well, my water bottles are usually $3 because I buy the big Essentia. So I don't need a water bottle. I just buy the Essentia.
See, ladies, he's a man of money. He's a man of money. You'll never have to worry about paying the bill with him.
It's just I don't want to drink tap. That's it. I'm sorry.
But
Yo, I will say Fiji water tastes like rocks. When they say it has minerals, you can taste the minerals.
I never had Fiji water. I mean, all I drink is smart water, and yeah, that's it. You know, my daily supply is a bottle of smart water and some sliced mangoes, some mango slices. I start the day off like that, and then you get it rocking.
I'm more of a peanut butter and apple slices kind of guy, but I understand.
Where are you? Where are you?
My house is always crowded.
Nah, what the hell is going on?
My house is always crowded.
We only 8 minutes of the show, and this is what's
yo, I will say that was perfect timing. Oh, that was funny.
But yeah, the trip was fun. I mean, I got to see the South a little bit more. Tennessee was definitely like something that I didn't expect to ever go there, but it's like my second time going, and like going towards like South Memphis, got to see like where the greatest thief of all time, Elvis Presley, got that big ass mansion just sitting in the hood of Memphis, and that shit is a museum. I took a photo in front of like the Elvis sign, and this white woman, she looked very upset that I showed my middle finger, but you know, you gotta do it for the culture because you know Elvis is a terrible white man, and it was just like
How was the women? How was the women?
All right, I'm gonna ask. Like, do you guys know who Gangsta Boo is?
Yes.
I've never heard of this person.
Gangsta Boo. She was in 3 6 Mafia. Most of the attractive women in Memphis look like Gangsta Boo.
That is not a good. It's a crazy ratio.
I know, but like I noticed that like growing up in New York, we see the quality of women that we see is like I think sometimes we take it for granted because like in Memphis it's only like black, white, and Mexicans, and it's not like the attractive Mexicans. They got like the ones that's built like fullback type of Mexicans.
The Home Depot joints that be looking for a job, like those Mexicans.
Yeah, they
not
got
like
those.
the tortilla like taco Soho Mexicans. Okay.
Yeah, they got like all those type of Mexicans.
But we going there today.
Oh damn!
I'm just I'm a
I'm
guess. I'm just asking questions. I'm a guess. I don't.
on a serious note, I realized that like also like it made me look at like how government funding works in each state because like they have like terrible like everything. Like they roads are terrible. Like they like I seen like a little kid out there like he looked like he had nothing to his name. Like he's like walking around eating out the garbage. And it's like Memphis is like one of the blackest cities in the United States of America. If I might be mistaken, but it's a lot of black people there. And like to see people that look like me going struggling, like just eating out of garbage and like beg, like ask. I don't want to say begging, but asking for change at like CVS and Walmart. It's like it kind of like fucked my head up for a bit because like I didn't expect to see. Like, I wasn't expecting that, but then I realized like when we think of the South, like we need to stop thinking about like Florida and Atlanta because like I think that's like a safe haven in the South because like when you go to like Tennessee, Arkansas, and all that shit, it's like bro, you forget that like people are very poor out there. It made me appreciate like New York City because I was like fucked up for a bit. I was dead walking around.
Chris Wood's death. The fuck is that? Shit! I'm dying in this fucking country ass fucked up town. Shit flying in my mouth. The fuck? I can't see pollen. Let's get the fuck out this country, motherfucker. I can't even see me.
That was me Sunday night begging for begging to go home. 'Cause, bro, I don't know how niggas bro said like at least in New York I could like go on a train and like go somewhere else, but it's like you really did like you realize like I know Robbie made the Hellcat joke the other day, like in Clubhouse. He's like niggas really buy a Hellcat to go 3 blocks. That shit is real, bro. Like
And you know what's crazy? In the South, 3 blocks is like a mile.
niggas really
Three
get it.
blocks are a
Hellcat
mile.
niggas is like bro.
So my question is, did you realize that maybe we should appreciate the kids who be dancing on the train a little bit more because they're hustling?
Bro, honestly, like always leaving New York is fun for a temporary time, but like I said, like we're always spoiled to the situation because we
I
have so
know
much.
Mo. I know Mo gave out $5 to the Showtime kids.
Nah, I ain't giving them niggas no money, but still, it just made me appreciate seeing that because, bro, it was a nigga on Beale Street in Memphis. Like, if it, like Beale Street is right around the corner from the Lorraine Motel where Dr. Martin Luther King was cheating on his black wife with other women, but um
Oh, that's what we taking it. We potted now.
but yeah, Beale Street is like right, and like it was a nigga there flipping over 6, 7 people. I'm like, bro, son, Showtime niggas would kill these niggas out here because like, that was no talent. Nigga did one backflip and think he did something.
Well, I
I was
mean,
like,
in Memphis he did it.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, man. I mean, I think you got like the Southern way of living. It's crazy. Like you don't know real South living until you sit in a complex and sit on a generator and play spades. You know what I mean? Like that's when you know you're down south. Or
Yeah.
or you know what I mean? When there is no candy store, there's a candy lady, but there's no candy store. So
Yo, listen. Once
I
I
knew-
start seeing stores like convenience stores get gated from the inside, that's how I know I'm in the South.
yo, I knew I was in the South, right? Because like like we're New York guys, New York City guys to the core. Like when we get sneakers on Saturday, we don't expect to wear the shit on the weekend. But when I was out there, the Toro Fives came out. And I went to Beale Street. Well, I went to Nashville on Saturday. I didn't see that because like Nashville, like all where I was, majority of the people I saw was white. So like they're wearing like fucking like hush puppies and fucking moccasins and like rusty ass Converse. But
bird.
but when I was in fucking Memphis, fucking Beale Street was Toro 5 out. And these niggas was wearing like the VIM outfits with it too. Like nigga had
So
leather.
running of the Bulls.
Yo,
Running of the Bulls.
bro, I'm looking at these niggas like, god damn, bro. Like,
It
I
was
know,
bad fits all over the place.
yeah, but it's like you gotta realize, like that's some fly shit to them. Like I noticed that, like shit that we don't think is cool, them niggas feel like it's like everything to them. This nigga had on some jeans with like some camo patches on it and a fucking Bulls Michael Jordan jersey, like Adidas Michael
Niggas is like,
Jordan.
yo, these bitches right here going hit, man.
And then he just like walking and he like, yeah, I'm feeling dip. And I'm like, yeah, this nigga look corny.
Did
Fuck.
Well, you gotta remember, like down south, like they buy the whole outfit. Like like to them, like getting dressed is being able to walk in the store and see what the mannequin's wearing and buy the whole thing.
down
That's how
south
they
niggas was
display as well.
definitely buying the Jordan sweatsuits in the mid
Yeah.
2000s.
I forgot to process that in my brain because it's like, so it's the arrogance of like me thinking like everyone thinks like a New Yorker. And that's what kind of fucked me up because I'm like, bro.
They walk in Jimmy Jazz and be like, "Yo, give me all that on him. Give me the socks,
Yeah.
the hat, all that. I need
Like,
all that."
Niggas be buying the distress acid wash jeans.
Yeah. What else I want to say? Oh, I also went to the African American music museum. I was kind of disappointed in that. Granted, the Beastie Boys was a part of hip hop, but I don't need to see them white niggas in the museum.
In an African American museum.
Yeah, and like, bro, these niggas only showed hip hop, R&B, and blues. I could have swore black people made rock and roll, but that's another topic for another day. But I want
I
to.
mean, Elvis would like to say otherwise, but
Yeah,
I guess
like,
I can see where the issue is.
I'm like, and I'm there like, I said it out loud. I'm saying, yo, where's rock and roll? And the black lady in there, she's like, black people didn't make. He looked at me like, and she said like, black people didn't make rock and roll. And I was
Who
like,
said that? A white lady?
Black woman.
Oh, she lost.
You know,
I'm like, yo, what's wrong with you?
Chuck Berry would say otherwise.
Yeah, yo, I was like, yo, I'm like, yo, you know, like Ray Charles and shit, like Chuck Berry. I'm like, yo, she's like, oh, I didn't know you would know that. I'm like, what? I was like, how can you name something African American music? They was quick to show me the slave music section though. They was quick to show me that shit. Like that was the first shit you see when you walk. Like,
How many times did they play Wade in the Water on repeat?
bro, they played that. They played Strange Fruit. I'm like, bro, I'm not trying to hear that. Nigga, yo, bro. And the thing is, bro, like, yeah, like, you know, like we grew up on like late 90s rap, like to now, right? Like,
Yeah.
bro, what they showed in there, bro, these niggas show like Drake and shit. I'm like, yo, this is all terrible, bro. Like, you're not really showing anything. Like, they didn't even show like the hip hop boulevard or anything. Like, this shit was just fucking me up.
Did you see the picture of the recreation of the Harlem Renaissance when like all the musicians came and took the picture in Harlem or anything like that?
Bro, they didn't have that.
Oh, a great day in Harlem.
Yeah, they didn't have
Great
none of
day in
that,
Harlem.
bro. I even
They
asked.
have-
I was like, yo, y'all not. Yeah, I was like, yo, I don't got a DMX section right now because like you do know like this man is going through something. This before like I found out like X really was like gone. I was RPX, but and RP Black Rob. But they was quick to show me the Stussy Queen Latifah shirt that I had. I was like, bro, that's cool and all, but like I'm not trying to see that. I'm trying to see like shit that like actually matters. Like I'm like, your Cool Herc should have his own room. I was like very adamant when I was talking to her in the work. I said, your Cool Herc should have his own room. Like Marvin Gaye should have his own room. Like this museum should be much bigger than
that lady that told you that black people didn't create hip hop. I mean, rock and roll. This is her right now. That sister is lost and confused.
But yeah,
Poor thing.
but yeah, that was like my day in Nashville, and yeah, I mean, I did go-karting. I almost died in that shit because they kept fucking with the RPM shit. I was switching lanes in the Grand Rapid, and I ran into a fucking wall. Paused, my neck jerked back, and then I took the lift the helmet shit up.
Lays in the Grand Rapid.
And the dude was like, "Yo, you gotta put that down." I said, "Nigga, I cannot see, bro. What's your issue?" He's like, "Oh." He's like, "Why are you so aggressive?" I'm like, "I'm not aggressive." And he's like, and then I had the Astro World I Love New York show. He said, "Oh, you from New York? I could tell. Look how you walk." I was like, "All right, fuck you." But yeah, overall, I give
I didn't know New
Tennessee.
Yorkers had a war.
Yo, people just look at New York people weird, bro. Like they
We
just
do.
think
We do.
they just think this dude. When I was paused, when I went to Wet Willie's just to get like the daiquiris, the dude was like, why? He's like, yo, why? Yo, he said every New York girl he speak to, they said that the New York men, the women are telling them that we're terrorists. Ladies and gentlemen, ladies from New York City, stop telling men from out of town how y'all treat us. Stop doing that. Cause we're not the one terrorizing y'all. Y'all terrorizing us. And I'm not here.
New York woman get a nigga from down south that call a man one time and their panties fall off. What is wrong with you? You want to be called a 50-year-old? The name of a 50-year-old woman?
Yo,
Man.
what podcast did y'all invite me to? Because y'all wilding right now. My name is Robbie Digital. I only express an opinion of Robbie Digital. So,
bro, I'm only going off like the dude was like, yeah, y'all be treating y'all women bad. Like that's why they be coming down here. I was like, yeah, you don't know that girl, but you speaking to a representative right there. You're not speaking to the real whatever her name is. But overall, trip was cool.
That sounds like a woman who isn't from New York, who ends up working in New York, and people ask her about New York men.
Yeah, I was gonna ask him if that girl's from Long Island, because Long Island women swear like they from New York City because they go to 42nd Street on the weekend. Like nah, bro.
Listen, just because it took you 2 hours to get to 42nd Street, don't make you a New Yorker.
Yo, son, I hate those women, bro. I hate there's some fire women in Long Island, but the Long Island women that just be fiending to go to 42nd Street, not mine.
Yo, this is crazy. I mean, they be coming. I mean, you gotta look at they commute. They coming all the way from Wine Dance. Wine Dance is like an hour and a half, bro. Like, come on,
yo,
son.
if she from West Hempstead, you better watch out. She
That's
gonna
a
rob
fact.
you.
Shorty from Ron Conquer, but ready to give it up.
You know how hard it is. You know how hard it is to get to the Bronx from Babylon. Like that's mad far. Like,
imagine you you in the spot, you dancing, you at like last lap of S&S bar, and you like macking on the show, and she said, "Yeah, you want to come in my spot?" And you like, "Yeah," and you like, "Where you at?" Central Iceland. What? I'm like,
Not ice.
what?
Come on, son. Anytime we go further on the Long Island Express and Elmont, I'm Yo, let me out. Let me out, though.
Imagine you meet Shorty, she tell you she's from Montauk.
Yo,
all the way at the end, my nigga.
Yeah, like
I'm not going anywhere past fucking Elmont, bro.
Yo, listen. I wouldn't go anywhere past West Hempstead because that's the farthest I've ever been in Long Island.
I'll be looking at Long Island like witness protection.
Bro, all I'm gonna say is, bro,
fam, if you in the LIRR and you go anywhere past West Hempstead, you better send your location to a friend. Because you finna die.
Bro, when I remember when I worked in Long Island, bro. Like I mentioned it so much on the show. I really think I was depressed there, bro. Like I think I was really like depressed. Because
once I started depressed too, I can't be a nigga in Long Island.
Because once I started working back downtown, like working in the city, like I'm not saying my life got better, but it's just like I didn't have to see. Yeah, I didn't have to see like little like annoying little white kids with Ferraris coming to like actual polo boxes. That was the most annoying shit. Like if you drive a Ferrari 2 blocks and buy 1 pack of boxes, you are a piece of shit. Like, I never got that. Like why white people be trying to flaunt with they whack. Well, Ferrari's not whack, but like. I caught myself. I was saying, yeah, Ferrari not whack, but yeah, bro. Like, I used to be like tight there, but like the more like the more I like work in the city now, like, Long Island is depressing, man. And it's like I got mad close friends in Long Island, bro. Like, if I had enough money, I would probably move you guys to probably like Brownsville or some shit.
Let's check the depression rate in Long Island.
What? Yo, no, I'm not trying to do that, bro. Nah. This is not no show that Barbara Walters is hosting, bro. What's wrong with you?
Hold on. No, we're gonna check this.
Robbie, I didn't invite you to this, man. The episode I wanted you to be on it was supposed to be well planned.
In 2016, they found that 11.8% of adults in New York reported having a depressive disorder, while 7.5% of adults in Nassau County and 10.2% of adults in Suffolk County reported having depressive disorder.
No wonder they're so racist. No wonder they're so racist out there.
Well, you gotta remember. Could you imagine how depressed you gotta be when you richer than everybody in the projects, but you poorer than everybody else in your neighborhood? That's a very different. It's a different. You know how mad I would be. Everybody coming. Just think, everybody's coming to school with Lunchables, and you come to school with packed lunch. But in your man's crib, at your man's crib, he don't have no food for you having an packed lunch. You know what I mean? Look like you come from a 2-parent household. I can imagine how frustrating that is.
Yo, you know
that's
so funny? You know what I love about people from Long Island? They be like, yeah, I'm from Long Island, but my family's from Harlem. No, you're still from Long Island.
Exactly.
You're still from Long Island.
I'm from Albany.
That's why I hate when people be like, yeah, you know, I'm from Texas, but I was born in New York. You're from Texas.
It's like, yeah.
You're from Texas. You were raised in Texas. You don't know New York. You came here in the summer.
I'm from Wappingers Falls. That's not New York. That is Wappingers Falls.
Niggas be like, yo, I'm from Scarsdale. Okay, you live in South Canada.
Yeah,
niggas say that because they live 30 minutes away from Yonkers. Fuck out there.
Yonkers is New York City. Yonkers has established itself as New York.
Yeah,
everything else is
I would trade Yonkers for Staten Island any day.
Bro, I'm not arguing with Styles.
As our fifth borough,
I'm not arguing with.
I'm taking Yonkers any day.
I'm not arguing with Styles P over the fifth borough, bro. He got it.
Mount Vernon could be a sixth.
Nah, I'm taking Yonkers.
No. What I'm saying is, I'm switching Staten Island for Yonkers, and if we were to have a sixth, I'm picking Mount Vernon.
But yeah,
Mount Vernon is very small, and I don't know if you've been on Have you been to Getting Square after 8 o'clock? It is.
Yes.
It is
have you been to Prospect?
I have.
It's real dangerous over there, nigga.
Bruh, you be.
I dated a girl that lived in Yonkers, and that trip on that Beeline bus, she lived past Getty Square, bro.
Yo,
so I had to get off at Getty Square and then take a cab up to her crib, bro.
You don't know how hype you be when you see 261st Street. Like, yes, the streets.
We're here.
The train.
We're here.
The train.
There's a population of people here.
Yeah.
Yo, one of my homies from work, he lives in the borderline of Yonkers in the Bronx. And I'm telling him he's from Yonkers. He's like, nah, I'm from the Bronx. I say, yo, if you go across the street, I'm like, yo, if you go across the street, where are you? He's like, Yonkers.
Yo,
like,
if you after you get out of the train, after you get out under the train on Woodlawn, Jerome continues. Anything that's not under the train, I don't consider Jerome. It's not Jerome.
He said, yo, you live on the other side of the tracks.
That's the cemetery, then Yonkers.
Since you live on the other side of the tracks, bro.
Yeah,
that's Cross County. It's Cross County. It's Cross County, bro. You come from a 2-parent household. If you live up that far, you come from a 2-parent household.
But all jokes aside, Yonkers is a tale of two cities because there's parts of Yonkers you'd be like, yo, this is nice. And then like it's parts where you're like, yo, and then there's parts where you're like, damn, DMX really wrote Slippin'.
Bright light, city life, I gotta make this where it goes down.
Nah, I hate that song, bro. I hate that song.
Hey, I think that's one of 50's best songs in like the last 5 years.
It is, but
that's the only 50 song that I remember that he's dropped in the last 5 years.
Yeah, the reason why I hate that song because me and Robbie was in the clubhouse battle songs, like battle, and the nigga played Big Rich Down. It's like a G-Unit song.
Yeah, he did. He tried to get that off.
G-Unit song?
He tried to get that off.
Yo, wait, hold on. Does somebody please tell me somebody put him on the audience after that?
No, he was doing a battle.
Wow. I would have sent his ass to the audience in the middle of that.
Yeah, I didn't control the room. But on a serious note, yo, did y'all see the coach of the UNC out here just caping for his white wife?
Hey man, white mediocrity is popular. So
Because like, yo, bro, like, I get it. Like, it was a big deal for being a black man in North Carolina, being a coach of North Carolina Tar Heels, because like they had Dean Smith and then like a dude like after Dean Smith for 2 years, and then Roy Williams like from like
ever.
99, like yeah, like yeah, like him. But the fact that like he like basically bigged himself up for being black and then said like bullshit like
The shit
this,
about his.
So very proud that my wife is white.
like why why are you telling people that?
Wait, bring it back.
So very proud that my wife is white.
Yo, bro, bro, honestly, when he said
telling all the kids at college, like, hey, look, if you want to be successful,
yo, when he said that, bro, I was like, bro,
Oh, Lord have mercy, another coon. Damn coons. I gotta do a coon analysis and a coon screen.
It only takes a little bit of white brainwash to activate the coon chip in the average Negro.
You know what's funny? When they put that video on Twitter, that was the very first reply I saw. It was that video
bro,
of Dr. Ubo.
like, I on a serious note, Robbie, how do you feel about this situation?
look, you're entitled to love whoever you want to love. I'm not. Look, I don't subscribe to the Milk of Magnesia community. If that's what you want, it looks weird. I don't know. It's just it's a lot of I don't want to hear that. That's not my thing. It's not my ministry. It's just I don't know. But if that's what you want, you're entitled to it. But don't come up on national television after what we've gone through in the past 2 years and say, "Hey, I'm proud to have a white wife." Yo, fam, you and your white wife can go. No one asked you to make a claim. Like it's like you come into the cookout and everybody talking about what they brought. Like, hey, I brought plates. No one asked you. You brought plates. G's like, okay, you brought the plates.
That's not what we mean by what you brought.
Yeah, like, hey, I got ice. All right.
And it's like,
Congratulations.
Yeah.
like, bro, like he was already in the clear. Like this position was destined to be his. Like in like I heard like he was destined to get this position like 2 years ago. Like so, I didn't understand. Like
so since he's had his wife, was the white wife on the application?
I don't know. I don't know.
Like, could you imagine the interview? Like, so, Mr. Daniels, we know you have a white wife. Check. So, you play basketball.
So that means you have biracial children. Check. Are you proud to have a white wife?
Bro,
Yes.
like I just want to know, like, was this is because like when he said that, bro, like I was like, yo, this got to be his facial expression when he said that after, like why? Like, come on, Hubert.
Yo, I need to know what was going on in his head before he got that off.
Yo,
He probably was like, yeah, this is the one.
Yo, that was probably his face when he got that white wife.
Yo, my thing is, it's like, bro, like this is a proud moment of you saying, like, bro, you're the first black coach.
Yeah, bro, like
in UNC history, bro. And like, cool, be proud that you have a wife. Like, be proud to be a husband. Nobody gives a fuck about where she comes from.
I'm not.
This is a black. This is African American history, nigga.
Yeah, like my wife is the last thing on my mind when I become a coach of something that never like they had black players.
I'm
like,
the coach, not my wife.
Like, yeah, like. And now that's the thing about it. Like now, when like UNC lose games, they gonna blame the white wife. Like he dragged the wife into
the memes. The memes. If they have a terrible season next year, is gonna be hilarious.
Hey, let's be clear here. We watched a whole 10-series documentary about Michael Jordan and his tenacity and drive to win, and that nigga only mentioned his kids once.
I saw Marcus and Jeffrey in the first episode. Didn't see them niggas until the end.
That's a fact. We didn't see them until episode 9. Like, hey, look, you know what? One of the proudest moments in my life is having kids, but the proudest moment in my life is winning. And I'm just like, yo, all right, Michael Jordan.
Yo, I wouldn't be proud to be their father either.
Yo, bro,
they fucking suck.
I
mean, hey, man.
Marcus was okay.
Hey, man.
Jeffrey, on the other hand, was terrible.
Put it like this: if I get to backdoor my dad's shoes,
yo, it's funny because when Marcus tried to wear Jordans in the school that's sponsored by Adidas, thinking he was that nice to get that off was crazy.
but I think they switched to Jordan. I think,
I don't know what they changed to. I just know that Adidas ended up dropping the school after that.
Hey man, it worked.
Yeah, that's a fact. Like yo, this. I think it was it? I forgot. Was it UCLA?
No, it was.
I think it was UCF.
Yeah, UCF.
Let's look that up right now, man. We got the internet.
Yo, that was crazy when he told that story. Like, or what was it? Bow Wow came to the crib to hang out and had Adidas on, and it was like, nah, Playboy, can't get that off.
Yeah, it was UCF.
Come on, man, that's range. That's range.
Yo, you telling me this nigga went to UCF and his dad played for UNC? Yo, Michael Jordan's a terrible father, bro. Like Jesus Christ,
bro. Marcus is terrible.
Goku would have something to say about that, but Michael Jordan's up there though.
Bro, this man averaged 8 points in his freshman year.
But still, though, my dad played for this school. My dad is the reason why this school has Jordan brand.
Okay, let's be clear. Yes, Marcus Jordan played like a mob player from 2K, but that doesn't mean that you backdoor your pop shoes later for VC points. That's crazy.
Yo, you think MJ ever brought that up?
Yes,
at dinner? You think he'd be like, yo, so what's up with those sneakers?
Nah, that's definitely gonna be the topic this Thanksgiving dinner, bro. Hey, Marcus, what's going on? What's going on? I got people in Charlotte telling me.
Man, Michael trying to make sure the Hornets make the playoffs for the first time in like I don't know how many years to worry about that.
Yo, be clear. When they say pass whatever, and he said, "What you gonna do? Backdoor it? You gonna put it behind the table? What you gonna do? Because I know that's what you did with the shoes.
Yo, what if all this time Michael Jordan's the one that's backdooring the shoes?
For the Nike executive son, that would be crazy.
Nah, you just said that.
What you mean?
Bro,
yo, that's insane.
Shout out to all you dumb niggas that actually thought because that nigga spilled the beans, y'all was gonna get shoes. Yo, niggas is like, yeah, bro. They stopped it. We're gonna get
niggas
shoes.
is like, oh, it's about time. I'm like, that's not the reason why you wasn't getting shoes.
Hey. I got Kobe's recently. I think it was a part of the reason. I'm running with it.
Meanwhile, motherfuckers was only entering raffles at like Concepts or like Jimmy Jazz and shit. Nigga, you wasn't trying to get them through Nike. The fuck? Nigga, you was losing raffles at premium kicks.
Nah, because people's like, yeah, Nike, they finally cracked down. They stepping down. They making sure that like it's right for the people. I'm like, how many people you think
Nike does not care about anyone but themselves and money? You think they care about you getting shoes?
Bro, like I said, any multi-billionaire company don't really care about the average customer when it comes down to serious things. Like
honestly, the only reason they fired her is because the shit made it to social media.
She walked away.
Well, she walked away.
You think they firing white women, bro?
They pushed her.
During Women's Month.
Yeah, you fired a white woman in the start of Women's History Month, yo.
Man. Yo, all the clubhouse rooms I really hated that saga of her getting caught or whatever because every room on Clubhouse was about that fucking shit.
Yo,
every news media site was about that.
Yo, imagine if they didn't he didn't spill the beans, no one would have got them Amania's threes. I would have been in tears. What if they called him?
What if? Now we hey. What if that's why women are winning?
Yo, three women in our group actually ended up catching a W on that shit. So
I can't front though. A lot of people W frequency went up by like 10% since that.
Really? Not me.
Nah, but you got 10% is not that.
I got that Kobe L swiftly.
Yeah. No,
Well,
Swift.
I got 3 pairs of Beacons, so I guess
No.
it must be working.
No, but the thing.
Did you get them from Nike?
They're Nike shoes.
I mean, you got a point. But this is Edsel right now to you, Robbie.
You know why? Fuck you.
Yo, you can.
Yo.
Hey,
man.
Look, at this point in the game,
I think we found our episode title.
hey, all I'm saying is, at this point in life, if the shoe is under $300, just pay the resale price.
Yeah.
True.
Yo, but you gotta realize people are all right on that aspect, right? People are very.
Yo, wait, before we get to that, because we kind of swifted, we kind of went on a tangent real quick. Just before you finish that, I just want to say, besides this nigga Coonan in his press conference, congratulations to Hubie Davis for getting that, first black man coach.
So I'm very proud that my wife is white.
I just wanted to say congratulations, other than the Coonan, but we could go back to the sneaker conversation, bro. My fault.
Yeah. About the reselling thing, right? I hate when people act like the value of, like, Robbie brought up something interesting like this, like last year, like when we was shut down, he was speaking to one of the homies like on IG Live, and he was just talking about how like resale has always been around. It's just the value of the dollar is so high now. So like a $300 shoe now was like a $150, $200 in the mid 2000s, and it's like people was like, I was not paying $200.
Retail is not close to resale, so that's why it doesn't seem like a lot.
Like the value of the dollar has went up. So like when you hear $300, like I ain't paying $300, but you wasn't gonna pay 150, 200 back then either. So it's like, what we really doing right now?
Nah, but I don't find resale on certain things that crazy as it wasn't like.
Now, if you really want
early
something,
2010s, because remember, Jordans used to be 160, 150, 160.
Yeah,
and your resale was like 350. Now our retail is closer to resale. So it ain't nothing. Your mic is muted.
Your mic is muted, Rob.
We also, we paid $200 for bin 5s because we thought that was premium quality, and now we're paying $200 for shoes that don't have hang tags or Jordan cards in them. So
and shoes with glue stains all over.
That's a fact. That's a fact. I opened my Jordan 5s, and in the insole of the Jordan 5s, there's cardboard. So what do you want me to tell you? Like, it's ghetto here, but
give us wooden shoe trees.
Yeah, but if you're paying $300 or less for a shoe at this point of the game, that's a decent price.
Yeah.
But I don't like when people complain about something they can get. Like you may not be able to get it on retail, but if it's available for resale for a solid price, it's only going to go up. So like, if you can catch it at a reasonable price where you can afford it and you really want the shoe, you shouldn't complain that much, because you gotta realize
we're also in a time where restocks are more prevalent than before.
Right. It's like 8 billion people on this planet, right?
Just
I don't think Nike makes 8 billion shoes for people. They make a small portion. So somebody's going to miss out. A large population of people are going to miss out. And I think that's the selfishness in all of us, because we feel like we all feel we're entitled to a shoe, which we have the right to feel that way, because if you really love sneakers, you feel like you're entitled because this is what you love. But people fail to realize that like it's not that many shoes made, and this community is only getting bigger and bigger and bigger. They're not, and the manufacturers, they're still stuck in their ways. They're not gonna make 1 million pairs of shoes, because even to be real, if I was them, I'm not making 1 million pair of shoes, because every time not every shoe is gonna sell out. And that's the thing when people feel to realize, yeah, you may like this shoe, but I'm not gonna make a million pairs of every single dunk that come out because it's not a million people that want this dunk. It's a small core of people, and if it's survival of the fittest, I think that's people forget that. Like people forget that like this thing has always been competitive. People's always been trying to get shoes. Like I don't like this like happy like kumbaya sneaker community. Like yeah, man, let's all win. Fuck that. If I win, I win, and you don't got the fucking shoe. That's
Look, I heard from a little birdie that last year during the pandemic, when Syracuse and Kentucky Dunk lows came out, they only had 3,000 of each. When
Wait,
you compare
Nike themselves, or
yes,
like in the total for all the other stores?
The sneakers app
Oh,
only
okay,
had
okay, okay,
3,000. You think about 3,000 is not even as much as the little rinky dink town that that Mo was in.
3,000 people might be my neighborhood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In New York
I
City,
know
it might be my
3,000
neighborhood.
people who live above the Chinese restaurant. So,
exactly.
Yo, I seen 3,000 people today.
Exactly.
How you gonna talk about you only made 3,000 when I be in the club with 100,000 niggas? Don't make sense.
Yo, there's only like 1,400 pairs of the Maui Wowies on Sneakers app, bro. It's only 1,400 pairs.
But people don't want to like accept that. Like everyone feels like they're entitled to get in the shoe, and they have all right to be. Like I'm not saying you shouldn't feel like you're not entitled to get in the shoe, but you gotta remember, like it's not that many shoes these companies make. And yeah, like people said, but they should make more. But you're not really gonna make that much money because not everybody wants the shoe. And then when it sit, and then now everyone has the same fucking Toro 5. Damn, this shit is so whack. Like Nike should start making shoes. Nike and Adidas should start making shoes more limited. It would make it more premium. It's like it's a never-ending battle. And like at this point, it's like you gotta get in where you fit in. You're not gonna win every shoe. You're not gonna get every shoe, but at least you try. At least try. But
my Kobe's will be here Monday.
Say that again.
My Kobe's will be here Monday.
You're not getting invited to the stage.
But yeah, on a serious note, I think Edsel and maybe Rob, you guys are in tune with this. What's going on in Minnesota again?
Yo,
We'll let Robbie take this to start off.
Honestly, I don't know. I just see people talk about it.
So apparently there was a black man. He was running from the cops. He put his hands up. The gun was behind the
No, that's Chicago.
That's Chicago. Oh, you talking about?
Yeah.
Yo, here's honestly, Edsel, like I'm so desensitized from these things at this point that like I only watch it by happenstance because it feels like we have learned nothing in the past 2 years. Police are going to be police. And until we have real accountability from the police officers within the police department, we're not going to get real change. And that's really where we're at.
What happened in Minnesota was this. Hold on, because I actually want to get you his name. I can't remember his name right now. Dante Wright. He was stopped. It was a routine traffic stop, and apparently they couldn't see him or whatever through his like rearview mirror. It was some, I don't know, can't remember the details exactly. Let me get the details right because I don't know, somebody wants to get something off real quick because I don't want to mess up the details.
Because I've seen like people saying that like it's wild in Minnesota again because they're having a trial. I thought it was because they're having a trial, but I know it was like something else.
Okay, so here's what happened.
Well. For Eric Garner, that's going on as well. So we have that going on.
No, Freddie.
For Freddie. No, yes, that's right.
Wow, I feel so bad for fucking up names right now. Jesus Christ. But what happened in Minnesota on the 11th was 20-year-old African-American man, Dante Wright, was fatally shot by police officer Kimberly Potter during a traffic stop and attempted arrest for an outstanding an outstanding arrest warrant in Brooklyn Center, Minnesota. After a brief struggle with police, Wright was shot and then drove off, but crashed his vehicle into another and hit a concrete barrier. He was pronounced dead at the scene.
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah.
Apparently, you know, he had just got off the phone with his mom too.
Yeah, he was on the phone while he had when he was stopped. He called his mom, and she heard everything go down.
It's scary.
It's crazy how you get paid to serve people, and you out here killing people. Like,
It's really bad.
America, it's like America's not for black. I've been saying, America's not for black people, and like not even like. I think we just need to like just go somewhere else, like because like people want to say let's go to Africa, but like them Africans out there not looking at us the same. They looking at us like we terrible people too. So it's like we gotta figure out something.
Real quick, we fucked up and we said Eric Gardner. That had already happened. We meant to say George Floyd.
Yes,
Our apologies for messing up the names.
The George Floyd case is very intense. Just watching it, like yes, you have to watch these things, but it's emotionally draining because it feels like we're constantly back in the same loop of like complaining about the same things where no real change is happening.
Definitely. Because it's like we make like 2 steps forward and 60 steps backward. It's like there's no progression. Like when it comes down to these things, like we catch these people, they on camera. You think they're gonna do the right thing, like with the trial and shit. It's like I remember like when we recorded like the day after the Breonna Taylor, right? Yeah, I was gonna say Breonna Stewart. That's how you know like I watch a lot of WNBA, but Breonna Taylor like. And like I just like remember like Edsel like just like upset, and I was telling him I was like, bro, it's like it's no progression. It's like it's fucked up as it is.
Bro,
like
and it's crazy because it's like y'all know y'all walking around with body cams on. Y'all know how these things are supposed to go. You know the state of the country, and this was almost. I'm not gonna say. Because that happened at the end of May, but this is a month away from a year to the date of George Floyd. In the same state, and the cities aren't that far apart.
No, apparently the family actually knew George Floyd.
Yes, his mom taught his George Floyd's daughter or something like George Floyd's girlfriend taught Dante Wright. I believe
something
it was
something of that nature.
Mm-hmm.
It's horrible.
I hate it here. I really fucking do, bro.
Yeah, man, America.
But this is why it's necessary that police, because that's really what it's going to come down to. It's going to have to take some sort of accountability from the police department to hold other police officers accountable. And the problem is that when police officers start holding other police officers accountable, that's when they get alienated, they get blackballed, and then they really can't do anything, and there's no upward mobility. But people don't want to talk about that.
Yeah, the last person that did that was a black man, and then like
we saw that in LA.
Yeah, and it went real bad for him because he called out a white woman for overly aggressively policing a young man. So yeah,
and it's crazy because ever since Mo brought me into the pod and a lot of these other things have happened, each time I keep losing more and more things to say. This is like, what else am I going to say that I haven't said before? It's like Rob said at the beginning of the topic, I've also become a little desensitized, and I feel fucked up about it because I shouldn't feel this way. But it's almost like that thing where it's like it just keeps happening over and over. It just feels regular. And killing black people because they're black shouldn't be normal. It shouldn't feel normal, and I shouldn't be desensitized to it.
We have had 289 accidental deaths by police in the past 5 years.
Jesus.
Past 5 to 10 years. It's disheartening. It's disgusting. It's unbearable at times. You look at these brown and black children, and it's like, what can you tell them about their future if their future is uncertain? I can't even tell them that I can't wait to see you grow up, because I have to watch you just grow up in general and make sure that you're okay with that. So it's a lot. It's a lot to take in.
I remember there was after George Floyd's death, there was a protest that was organized in the Bronx, and we went from Fordham in the concourse all the way down to the courthouse. And I got like 30 seconds to speak on a megaphone, and the only thing that could really come out of my mouth was, my nephew was just born 2 months ago. How am I going to tell him when he grows up? How am I going to explain how the world works?
Yeah.
How can I say that with a straight face?
One of my biggest fear is like, because we're all gonna have kids. Like, hopefully, by the grace of God, we'll have kids one day. But one of my biggest fears, because like you're gonna find, like, kids are gonna find this out in history somewhere somehow, and the biggest question that I always think about is like like my kid or my nephews or whoever, or even one of you guys' kids, like, ask me what were we doing when this was going down, because I till this day I can't really figure out how I'm gonna feel at when they ask me that, and like what am I doing here to fix this situation, because like this is we're like, I don't think we're gonna stop this. I don't think the next generation is gonna stop it, but eventually someone is gonna have to bring this to a stop.
The only way it stops is when you hold your political office accountable, and you have to hold local government accountable. People don't want to do that, and because people don't want to do that, and I'm not going to say people don't want to do that. People are not informed. People don't know about their councilmen, their aldermen, who their district attorneys are, who is the state's attorney. These are things that we elect in regular general elections, that people just pick a name and don't see really what that person stands for. So until you start doing your due diligence on a local level, then you can't get things done, because at the end of the day, the federal government does not control the state.
Yeah, I think
You
that's what
have
we
to
fail
take
to
some
forget.
kind of you have to take some accountability on a state level, and we have to inform people and meet them where they are. I think that I have a conversation with my dad all the time that a church can be in the community, but is a community in the church? Are you doing the due diligence instead of just like praising and hooping and hollering? Are you teaching people financial literacy? Are you teaching them about their political offices? Are you teaching them where their money goes? Are you teaching people how to be financially independent in their communities? We have to turn neighborhoods into communities. Communities have political power. Communities affect change. There's a reason why when you drive through Morris Park in Little Italy in the Bronx, you can't honk your horn after 12 o'clock midnight, because you'll get a fine. There's a reason for that. That means the community decided that that's what they wanted. We have to work on being more of a community and not neighborhoods, and that's how you get real change.
And it's crazy because if you go to Little Italy, just up the block, it's a completely different world. Literally just a block away. But I mean, since we're still on the topic, y'all also brought up the shooting of Adam Toledo, 13-year-old boy out of Chicago, Hispanic boy. I believe he was Mexican. I might be wrong, but I know he was a Latino boy. He was running away from police, and they said that allegedly he had a gun on him. Also saw a Twitter post that said that wasn't true. And the moment he got asked to put his hands in the air, he did, and was unfortunately shot to death. So
I did not hear that.
From what we're hearing is he threw the gun
on the other side of the fence.
But when he went to go brush his hands off to put his hands in the air, they shot him. And it's just like, Chicago is already a dangerous place in and of itself. And I think that we do need to do a better job of not only how the environments that we have our children in, but we need to do a better job of the police that we have in our environments as well. And the reason being that I can give you an example of New York City. When New York lowered the requirement to become a police officer to a high school, just having a high school diploma, you saw a lot more people from Long Island applying to be in the police department, and they wind up policing in the city. A lot of the police officers that actually police in the city don't live in New York. They don't live in the city.
They don't come from these communities.
They don't. They don't understand the networks. They don't understand how it works. You'll see a dude who is a cop who's like, yeah, I live in New Jersey, but I'm a cop in New York City. So you pretty much become Batman after you get off the George Washington Bridge and you beat niggas for eighths in their hand, and then you go back home and you have cookouts and barbecues with your family.
Basically.
So you don't know anything that goes on in this community. You don't know how it works. You don't know how the kids maneuver. You don't know the dude who gives the Lucy man. You don't know any of that. But yet you're here and you're supposed to be policing and governing and being the representation of the law. How? You're not from here. You don't go here. You don't know anybody. So that's why I truly believe in machine era economics. I believe in boss tweed economics. I think it was a beautiful time back then where if a kid stole an apple, you told the boss who was in the community, and the boss went to go see the parents and handled it.
Mm-hmm.
Smart.
It's crazy because I also learned that the Adam Toledo shooting, he is one of the youngest people to be shot by cops in recent years.
How old was he?
He was 13, bro.
13.
13.
Like I said, it was that cat in like Chicago. Also, his name was like Laquan. I forgot. Laquan.
Homie that got shot in the highway or freeway or something like that.
He got shot like in like Chicago. He got shot 16 times.
I remember that.
But even the kid who was in the gazebo,
but he was like 16 though.
The kid who was in the gazebo in Ohio, he was really young. He had a laser and they shot him.
Mm-hmm.
It's like it's enough is enough. I remember just being a kid, and I remember when the first kid got shot for having a laser, and how horrific it was in the 90s that we heard about that. And now it's like, how many things did we not hear about in the 90s because it didn't make the news?
I think about that a lot because
my thing is, what is it in your head that makes you wanna shoot first? Like, you're a cop. I am more scared. My life is in more danger than yours.
Well,
I'm scared for my life.
Cops are trained to stop. They're not trained to assess the situation, de-escalate a situation. They are literally trained to stop a situation by any means necessary. That is the problem. That's a considerable problem that we're having in society, that until we address how we train police, how police are brought up, the psychological evaluations that we have for police, and the training, we're going to have the same issues. The only thing now is that luckily it's not just a black people's fight. It seems like it's a worldwide issue now, where people are really like, you're not going to be able to hide this. Like, this young man getting shot and the police officer getting charged with, I think, second degree or manslaughter, whatever the case.
She got second degree manslaughter. Yeah.
Just in the fact of her getting charged is a big deal. That's a big deal.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and I mean, yeah, she got $100K bail for shooting a black man when NBA YoungBoy runs off with AK-47s, and like, I don't know, like, it doesn't make sense to me how like our rappers get $2-3 million bail for minuscule things.
But she got 10K, 100K for taking out 100K for taking a life.
You shot somebody who's under 21. How do you get 100K? Like, that's crazy to me.
So they're basically saying niggas lives.
Oh no, wait. Yeah, they were both under 21, but yeah, I just wanted to make sure. Just want to make it clear he was talking about Dante, right?
Like I just think about being 21 and like my life and how much I didn't know and how young and precocious I was and how I was ready to
Naive.
live. Naive. Like I still felt like I was a child at 21.
Yeah. But honestly, I didn't feel like a grown man until I was like 23. Because like I was still wet beyond ears. I was still doing things like how I was when I was 20 or 19. Because like I didn't know like where I was gonna go with my life at that point. So it's like it was like listen to you guys talk about the situation. It just it just it just shows us like people like you get a job. Your job is to serve and protect and is protect the community that you're assigned to, but like you're not even giving people a fair chance because you're taking someone's life according to your judgment. Because we don't, actually don't know how, because only that person knows how they felt that situations. But to piggyback over that, so it's like, what gives you the right to take someone else's life?
Mo, at 21, I was still telling a bus driver that my high school didn't give me Metro cards.
Yeah,
you know what's
what
crazy?
Do you want me to tell you?
Coming from like I come from the west side of the Bronx. I'm from practically Fordham. I'm a stop away. You know, you're from Uptown, Rob, and Mo's from Jamaica, Queens. We come from some of the roughest neighborhoods in New York City. To even make it to like Mo's 28, I'm 24, you're 33. To even make it to this age that we're at is a blessing, bro. Because as we're seeing 13-year-olds die by the hand of the police. We're seeing 20-year-olds die at the hand of the police. You know what I mean? So to make it this far, I mean, and some of us have been stopped by police. Some of us have had runs in with the police, and to make it out alive is a blessing in itself. And seeing these things kind of makes me question, like, damn, son, like, and I hate to say it, yo, that could have been me during my running. That could have been me the moment I step out of my crib.
Man,
on my way to go to work, on my way to go to the grocery store, on my way to go to the pharmacy for my mom.
I got stopped by the cops, and the cop literally told me, "Hey, see, not all situations with the cops have to end in you getting shot." And I was distraught. Like I was like, "Wait, what?" And the sad part is he was dead serious. Like he said it and drove away, and I was just like, "Wow, he thinks."
How old were you when he said that?
I was like 24. He really thinks that like it's just that easy. Like, have you ever seen the videos of like when they measure a black man's heart rate when they get stopped by the police?
No.
How elevated it is.
But I'll tell you this: when I got stopped and frisked in 2010 on Broadway and Canal, bro, it was in the heat of a moment. Like my heart was just regular, and it felt like I was legitly LeBron with four niggas on me trying to get a bucket. That's like how much adrenaline,
that alone, your heart pumping that fast could kill you. That
Bro,
alone.
I've gotten pulled over. I was with my homegirl in my car. I got pulled over. I rolled down the windows, and the cops had guns pointed at both of us, and all we had was White Castle in our hand. And I was like, "Was this even necessary?" Well, your tints are dark. But you told me to drive into this alley. You could have pulled me over on the street. And granted, like I don't know what goes on in police officers' minds. I don't know the shit that they have to deal with. Like I think about the dude who the police officer who shot the kid in the pink houses, who was in the hallway. It was pitch black, couldn't see nothing. He's just in the hallway. He's a rookie cop. So I know there's moments where like human emotion jumps in, but also you signed up for this. You signed up for this.
Yeah,
I didn't sign up to be black. Like I didn't pick it.
But you
like
could sign up to be a cop.
Yeah, like I didn't pick to be black.
that's why that's why I tell people like that, like say like yeah, like cops' lives matter, because I'm like, bro, that's a uniform. Like when you take that off and go home, you are a human being. You're not that person that you are when you wear that from the moment you start your day. Because but when I walk out my house, I'm still happy. I have to go to the city and still be more happy, and I have to like listen to a motherfucker that looks like you with that badge.
They just pulled over a Marine sergeant.
Exactly.
Mhm.
Someone with higher rank than them.
Mhm.
I just want to put that out.
Someone whose life is truly in fucking danger.
Yeah, put it like someone that puts
when they go out and serve.
Someone that put their life on the line for this land that we call America. You pull over someone, and it's not like he was in a t-shirt like I have.
He was in his fatigue.
He was in his uniform.
He might have just come out his fort.
That's how you know, like, yo, these trainings that these people do for like the joint of the police force, it's not real. It's not real training because you're supposed to like have intent of not judging someone based on how they look. You're supposed to go about it.
Like I told you in the previous episode, it takes far longer to become a barber. You have to put in more hours to be a barber to get a certificate to be a barber than it takes to be a cop.
Bro.
It takes years of college. It takes an LSAT test, and you need to go to law school to become a lawyer. But to become a cop, it takes far longer. I mean, it takes relatively nothing. It takes about 6 months, 6 to 9 months.
You're talking about a whole army lieutenant getting pulled over. A lieutenant. You know how long it takes to become a lieutenant? That's not something you just don't become a lieutenant. Like that's not something you don't prestige on Call of Duty and become a lieutenant. Like that's not how that works.
You gotta like actually move your way up.
Mm-hmm. Gotta get a few experience points.
Or like when they pulled over. I mean, when they tried to detain the congressman from South Carolina when he was coming to the Senate building because they couldn't identify who he was. He said, "I'm a U.S. senator. Prove it." My face is right there. That's me. What are you talking about? Like,
and you know what gets me mad is like you have like a motherfucker like Candace Owens.
Wasn't that? I'm sorry to cut you off, Mo. Wasn't that?
No.
That just won the election to in Atlanta in January? Wasn't it just him that happened to?
It was in South Carolina. It was a congressman, and he said,
"Oh yeah. Okay.
It happened to him over 3 times."
Wow.
Yeah. Nah, I didn't mean to bring up Candace Owens, but
fuck Candace Owens.
Fuck Candace Owens.
Yeah, man. But it's always people like her that like will try to like spill like, oh, all they had to do was just resist. Like they're just asking you questions. Nah, I don't think it's like that. Because like people like her, like is a highly chance that like the way her life is, she may never have to experience the things that anyone of us will ever to experience. So it's like when people like that speak about situations like like black on black crime and like shooting and stuff, you don't really know because you're not part of that life and you're not like living close to that life. And I don't want you to live close to that life. I don't think I want anybody to be close to that. But like if you never like seen it or even experienced it, how can you tell somebody to go about that?
While we're still on this serious topic, let's also bring up the black man that was accosted. What state was that? Where that white man, I believe he was a cop or he was in the army. He the young black man was just walking in the neighborhood. I believe he said he lived a few blocks down.
Oh, and he stiff arm. He's stiff arming. Hold on. Yeah. Why white people like that, right? They live in it's white people like that lives in New York. Howard Beach, Bensonhurst, what else? What's the fucking place they try
the bougie side of Far Rockaway?
Yeah, it's niggas like that that live there. And what's the part in the Bronx like where it got like all the races out?
Dogs Neck.
Yeah. It's niggas like that.
Morris Park.
Yeah, it's people like that in New York that live. But you know why? Like that comedian Godfrey said, in a split second, they could fucking die if they try that shit to someone here. They always try it to somewhere, and they always try it to little kids.
Okay, so I got it right here just to get the information correctly. A soldier stationed at Fort Jackson in South Carolina has been charged with a misdemeanor assault after video circulated showing a white man berating a black man walking inside Richland County subdivision. Jonathan Petland, 42, was charged with third-degree assault and battery on Wednesday, linked to the 2-minute video clip shared widely across social media since Tuesday. The clip, which showed a white man shouting at a black man on a sidewalk in the northeast Richland community, does not include the beginning or the end of the hostile exchange. The Post and Courier offered the following summation of the clip. "Go away right now," the white man says. "What is it you're doing here?" The black man says he was walking and suggested a white man call police. A woman not seen on camera says officers have been called. "You're aggressing on our neighborhood," the white man says, shoving the black man. "You better walk away or I'm going to carry your fucking ass out of here." "I didn't do anything," the black man says. "I'm about to do something to you." The white man says, "You better start walking." Then the white man and the black man trade accusations over who started the argument. "You're in the wrong neighborhood," the white man shouts. "Get out, get out." The white man says the black man was harassing the neighborhood, quote unquote. The black man says he lives in the neighborhood but does not answer questions asking where. "Check it out. We're a tight-knit community," the white man says. "We take care of each other." Online records obtained by the Post and Courier confirm Petland is a sergeant in the U.S. Army stationed at Fort Jackson. He was released Wednesday without posting bond, and the charge is punishable by a fine up to $500 or 30 days in jail, the newspaper reported, citing the Richland County Sheriff's Department. Wow, $500. That's crazy.
Wait, he got charged $500?
No. He was released Wednesday without posting bond, and the charge is punishable by a fine of up to $500 or 30 days in jail. So he was charged with third-degree battery and assault.
Yeah, it's always niggas that, I mean, as much as I love Goldberg as a wrestler, it's always niggas that look like Goldberg that be trying to start shit with like little kids. Like,
and the next day,
yeah, that shit look like
a bunch of niggas.
That shit look like
put up to the front of his crib and showed the fuck out.
That shit look like
he was
Club
nowhere
Cheetah.
to be found.
That shit look like Club Cheetah out there.
Motherfuckers got all that energy for a defenseless black man, but don't have that energy for a bunch of people who got smoked.
Nah, I respect that kid. He stood on the square. He did not move. He didn't.
No, he didn't move as he should have. But if we're being honest, that white man would have smoked them. If you look at their body types, like he was a scrawny black man, and not to sound like crazy or disrespectful, but like he wouldn't have done nothing to that man.
True.
You know what I mean? So that's when I say like he has that energy for a scrawny black man, but when a bunch of people pull out to his crib, he got no energy. He got no smoke. Or somebody his own size want to have smoke with him, he's nowhere to be found. So,
yeah.
You know,
people never keep that energy for the people their size, and they never
exactly.
Like that's why I was like, I don't respect none of those dudes that be talking crazy. Like all them niggas from Howard Beach, Spencer. Yeah, stay racist in that neighborhood. Because you know when we meet on common grounds, you're gonna be like, hey man, I'm just here to just do my job and not bother it.
We're both the same. We're both the same. We're not both the same.
Yeah, that's why.
And that shit kind of hurts in a way, that what happened in that video, because one, it's like whether he lives there or not, like damn, so black people can't live in suburbs. Black people can't live in nice places.
Apparently not.
Yeah, apparently not.
Like,
yeah.
There's people in my neighborhood I've never seen, and I'm not gonna question them whether they live in this neighborhood or not.
Yeah, like
There's people that live here longer than I've been alive in this neighborhood, and I'm not gonna question them whether they live here or not, because that's none of my fucking business.
Yeah, but you know, people like that. You gotta realize, like, they had this sense of entitlement since they were kids. It's like they grow up in like feeling like they own the joint, like since they were kids. So it's like you, as older you get, you just feel like that way. Like, yeah, I own this shit. This is my shit. Like when you hear, he said this, we're a tight knit community. He said, and when he asked him, he said, "Yo, you live here?" And he's like, "You don't need to know if I live here. Why are you asking me then if I live here?" Like
neighborhood watches that.
Yeah, like all right.
And my thing, damn, I just had a thought in my head just now, and it kind of just went away.
And like it's always white men with their trash wife that be in the background ad libbing everything. The niggas wives be in the back ad libbing their ass off. Like, yeah, you're not from here. If I stiff arm you right now, you would not say nothing.
So you're talking about
crazy?
Like Hubert Davis.
Yeah,
like Hubert Davis.
Yeah,
everything. Wow, it all makes sense now. It's all circling back.
Very proud that my wife is white.
What if that was Hubert Davis' brother-in-law? Yo, that would be crazy.
That'd be nasty work. But you know what's crazy about this, bro? He's a sergeant in the U.S. Army, bro. He might have a squad where there's black men in it.
Yeah, but he's not gonna keep that energy because he probably see a lot of black guys.
Exactly.
Yo,
and he's probably never spoken to a black man like that in his life, but he will do that shit when he's out of uniform, though.
Elijah Bradley's gonna fuck him up. You wait,
man. Listen, but it's just crazy that you can, man, doing shit like that, bro, is only punishable by 30 days in jail or $500. That's chump change to a nigga who's a sergeant in the army, bro. Yeah. That's like 50 cents.
Yeah. Yeah. But you know what isn't chump change? Then again, you know what? I can't say that because I feel like some of the black men that are in the army is completely assimilated. But there are going to be some black men in the army who are going to look at him a little different about this situation. And he's going to have a conversation about them with them.
Yeah. He's gonna. You remember when Charles Barkley had that show American Race? We're gonna start a dialogue,
bro. I just give it a year or two.
Black people love forgiving people.
No, it's like what I love when white people be like, "But Rob, not you, because you're not like that." Like what? What
do you mean by that?
What you mean, like niggas? Because it's me. I'm niggas.
I'm niggas. Outside of this work uniform, I'm niggas.
Yeah. Yo, I like that you just brought up. When I worked at Macy's, right? I'm gonna put myself on single camera. I work with a predominantly white staff, right? And like they used to talk about all the black coworkers they have, and he's like, "Mo, you're like one of the good ones." And I used to be like, "What the fuck do you mean one of the good ones?" He's like, "You're not loud. You just stick to yourself." Like, and I'm like, I literally told him, I say, "Yo, bro, I'm from the hood." I was like, if you really want me to be like not violent, but like if you want me to be loud, I can be that if you want. I was like, I just don't give a fuck about y'all to impress y'all for y'all little minstrel show. And I guess like that shit fucked them up because they're just like, yeah, like you like what I knew like racism in New York is different when they say you speak so well. Like I know what this speak so well means, like because I went to school and I learned like words and I know how to write properly. Like I never got to speak so well as like comment. Like obviously, and some dudes be like trip out when someone say, "Yeah, you're so like well spoken." Like I think that shit is racist as fuck. Like that gotta be racist.
You guys, usually when white people say that to me, I'm like, well, my mom and my dad were free slaves. So I had the opportunity to be able to read. So
on my way back, like when I had a layover when I had a layover in Atlanta going to Memphis, they put me in first class, right? And there was a woman that asked me she was like near me, and she's like, "Hey, like, what do you do for a living?" And I looked at her, I was like, "What do you mean?" She was like, "You're sitting in first class." I'm like, "You're sitting in first class." She's like, "Yeah, we're both sitting in first class." I was like, "Okay." She's like, "What do you do for a living?" I was like, "I'm a neurosurgeon." And she's like, "Really?" I was like, "Wait a minute, I can't be a neurosurgeon?" He's like, "Oh nah, I just thought like." I was like, "Thought what?"
She know what she.
Mo's the only neurosurgeon with a do-rag.
Yeah, I have a do-rag on and everything. I'm like,
probably has some neck size on too.
Yeah, I was like, yo, bro, like, why do
How you
like, like niggas
a
can't be.
neurosurgeon with do rags and Birkenstocks is crazy.
But it's like, yo, like, why do people have that perception of seeing a black man in first class? Like, I didn't choose this seat. The fucking airline gave it to me. But if you that in tune, you proud to be in my life, I'm going to tell you some shit you want to hear. Like, I'm not gonna tell you like, yo, I'm a rapper. I'm gonna tell you some shit that like fuck your mind up. There, like, you didn't expect that. And like, yo, for the rest of the flight, she was like, so which hospital? Like, I was like, the hospital for special surgery in New York City.
I would have. You better than me because when white people ask me
Not
what
special
I do,
surgery.
I mean, hey man, I like to entertain white people, bro, because like them niggas they're terrible, bro. So you gotta make them feel like they ain't shit. And I told her, I was like, yo, if you have any grandkids that with like any special disability, me you could always come to New York City, we take care of them. And she's like, do you have a business card? I was like, nah, but I'll see you one day.
you better than me because
I was like, you can find me online.
I tell white people all the time, like I'm a human trafficker.
No, I'm gonna do that next time if I'm a first guy. I'm just gonna tell niggas like, yo, I run a little human traffic ring. You know, if you want to be in tune, holla at your boy. I'm like, yo, just know that the CDC did approve my COVID protocols, so it's all good out here.
I get the computers putin. You feel me? That's what I do.
But to move on from black trauma, because I don't. Well, this is.
Well, I want to get that shit out the way real quick. Get it all out the way so we can end on a positive note.
Yeah, because it's like, nah, it looked like we ended on a positive note based on these topics, but we lost.
Unfortunate.
We lost.
Take that away, bro.
Today is Saturday in New York City. If anyone knows, New York City is it's 5 boroughs, but it's only 4 that's actually real. But it's a place in Manhattan, on the top of Manhattan. It's called Harlem, and we lost a true Harlem thoroughbred to the fullest. Today we lost Black Rob at the age of 51, very young.
Robert Ross.
Yeah, we lost a true New York thoroughbred. Like you know how people love like you know how people love like, yo, he was so ill, like he stuck to his morals, he didn't snitch on anyone, he just stuck through it. Like that's like, you know how like people like hold the allure of Prodigy being some like amazing figure of like just the streets love him, and they have all right to feel that way. But I feel like Black Rob is like the epitome of that, and it's like you got to be like really in tune to like New York City music, like not even like a worldwide standpoint, but like just like the city alone. And like Black Rob was like, he embodied like the street life of like the uptown, the life of uptown, from Harlem to the Bronx. I just don't want to like just single out like just Harlem alone, because he did a lot. He had a crew in the Bronx. I was listening to this Combat Jack episode actually like on the plane, so like when I was coming back home. So R.I.P. Combat Jack, great, one of the greatest hip hop storytellers of all time. But yeah, we lost Black Rob today. It's kind of hurt because he's actually like we all know Cam is the illest from Harlem ever. But I mean, you could say Jim Jones.
Black Rob could really spit too.
Yeah, but like Cam is like the whole, like if you were to create your Harlem rapper as like a 2K player, I think Cameron is like the top tier guy. And like you got your Jims, you got your McGruff, you got Mace, you got that. But like Black Rob, like he spoke for like the east side of Harlem. Like all those other guys were from the west side, but Black Rob really put on for the east side of Harlem. Like he even said it in like the intro to Star No. He's like the first nigga in Spanish Harlem to ever go platinum. Like he made sure he like let niggas know that off rip. So it's like
niggas don't really mention east side of Harlem.
Like when you think when you think of east side of Harlem, you think of K Slay, Alpo, and then probably Black
Most
Rob.
niggas only know east side of Harlem as being Zombieland.
Yeah, that too. But yeah, he always made sure that he repped the east side to the fullest. Like he repped Harlem, but he also made it know that he was from the east side of Harlem. So yeah, like it hurt because like he could really spit, and it's like I wish Diddy really utilized him a little bit more in his time when he was free before he got like locked up. I think like in the early 2000s, right, Rob?
Yeah,
Yeah,
but that
yeah,
was the
man.
thing. Like, it hurts, man, because it's like as we're getting older, I'm really watching like my childhood completely diminish. Like
Yeah,
diminish, like in real time. Like,
Mm-hmm.
Black Rob, G Dep, and Diddy, they brought life back into New York City. Like
yeah, like
literally, like they brought New York hip hop like back to a pulse. Like we remember what Special Delivery did, and
let's get it,
Let's Get, bro. We still play Let's Get It.
get it. Yeah, like
Let's Get It is played at weddings in the polo
yeah,
grounds. Like it is a classic. Like it
yeah,
hurts. This one hurts. It
yeah.
does.
It's like
Yo, and
really,
it's crazy because you say that some of our childhood heroes are diminishing. Hip hop is only about 40, 45 to 46 years old. It's
yeah,
a relatively young genre for its long-standing history, and we're losing a lot of our legends at between 50 and 60 years old.
like
And
It's
it's crazy
depressing to
because
see Cool Hurt.
it's yeah, like yo,
see
bro.
Cool Herc, see Africa Bambaataa,
Even though
Grandmaster Flash.
even though yo, even though
No, he's a forefather, bro. He's a
yeah, yeah,
forefather.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
He's
We'll
a
say four.
forefather.
I'm not
Listen,
saying a forefather. That
yeah,
nigga nasty.
hey.
No,
If
listen,
we
listen.
hold on,
Yes, he did some nasty shit. We know
because
that.
I was gonna
But
say
I'm
because
just talking about. I'm just talking about.
no, I'm gonna show me real
just
quick.
talking
Hold on.
about. I'm just talking about contribution to the genre. He's
Nah,
a
because
nasty nigga. Yes, he's a nasty nigga.
hold on, it's a
He's
time.
along the lines of R. Kelly.
Yeah, no,
I'm
because
saying
no,
contributions to the genre.
no, hold on, because America's dad, who was a black man at one point in life, who was I don't want to say his name, but he was America's dad at one point.
Lil Osby.
Yeah, he contributed a lot for for
Look,
people.
let's
But
just say the Zulu Nation. The Zulu
yeah,
Nation
Alright,
contributed a lot to hip hop.
yeah,
The Bronx River, the Bronx River, alongside the Bronx River.
yeah. So I didn't want you to mention Bambaataa because when I saw his shit in the hip hop, the African American Museum, I said, "You niggas are sick for this." But okay.
But
And you know what's so wild about it? They try to put his shit right next to George Clinton and the Parliament Funkin' Ducks. I was like, you niggas ain't shit for
wow.
this.
But
But
it's just sad to see that we're losing in a relatively still young genre. We're losing a lot of our legends very young as
yeah,
well.
like
And the news of him being in the hospital, because I believe most people know he was dealing with kidney failure for a long time.
yeah.
But the
You can
same
see
day we lost DMX was the
he
day we
sh-
got that video of him laying in the hospital. And
yeah.
that was, to me, that was insane.
You know, it's so crazy. Like I appreciated. I appreciate not appre- I approached his situation like different because I'm like, yo, if it's like we all say like X, like we all say like if it's one person that could overcome something, it's X.
It was
But like I thought like because I didn't know it was like he was dealing with kidney failure. I was just thinking like yo, Black Rob is just having like heart condition or something. I was like, yo, Rob is gonna push through this. It's like Black Rob has overcome like going to jail many times. I was like, this is not gonna be the way he go out.
Yo, they
And like
died at same age, bro.
yeah, and like I was just like, no way. Like I was like distraught and like fucking befuddled that like Black Rob is going through this. And I was like, yo, like cause like I think like bro, at least once a month I listen to the lifestyle at least once a month. So like I was just like, yo, it's like I get like as older we get, I started to be concerned about the people that we grew up on, like and like the music that like before our time. Like it's like when like you see how I was freaking out when Dr. Dre, like when Dr. Dre
When he
got
got the
sued.
aneurysm.
Yeah, like I was freaking out because I'm like, yo, like I don't like rappers are the closest thing to superheroes to us. Like because
Yeah.
like they're the closest thing to superheroes to us. And like I don't want these guys to like go out young because when we got motherfuckers like Mick Jagger and shit still alive and like
Bruce
the-
Springsteen is 100.
yeah, like I don't want to lose these guys at a young age. Like when Prodigy died, that was like the biggest wake up call for me because I'm like, yo, we dead losing these guys at a young age, and it's like I remember when Jay-Z did that interview with Rap Radar, he's like, "Yo, bro, like we even though like we come from like traumatized neighborhoods, like we gotta like try to like speak to each other like like men, like when we get older, like check up on each other, make sure that we're good." And that's what like we really need to do. Like if we love hip hop that much, we gotta like make sure like our legends is good, because it's like they are arguably contributed to the greatest genre of the last 25 years. Like it's like if thank God, like we always say, like we always joke around and say, "Yo, thank God for hip hop for like doing this for us," but we really gotta like start like truly living that, because these guys have like painted uh pictures for our lives, and like losing these guys is like suck. Like, bro, like till this day, like I still don't feel like we lost X, even though we lost like DMX. Like it's still stuck with me that DMX is still here with us, even though he's not.
Bro, the
Yeah,
way
I
the
think it's
energy shifts anywhere where you play like WoW is
Yeah, like
insane, bro.
it is. It's crazy because it's
mm,
like the problem is that I think a lot about what a quote by the Dalai Lama about men and living, and how like we chase money to live better, and then we use that same money to chase health in the same regard. And it's like um these rappers, like you live your whole life on eating terribly and then get money, and then now you just have access to like liquor, like it's crazy. Like
yeah,
if you have the opportunity, because I know Mo mentioned the interview with Black Robin Combat. It's just as prolific as the interview with Freeway, and how Freeway was dealing with kidney issues and stuff like that, and luckily he wound up getting a kidney and he's doing a lot better. But I saw him when he was on, like, he had a bag, bro. Like he had a bag on him for his kidneys, bro. Like the shit was wild. He was on dialysis.
bro. Like every time, like when like rappers like fall into this trap, I just think about that song that Fonte made a couple years ago called "Expensive Jeans," when he was like, "Yo, like even though these guys are like considered like much older than us, they're dying from like these young. Well, they're young in a sense compared to like our parents, but they're dying from old nigga shit, because like they're dying from kidney failures because they're like eating like bad, like you said, like rappers talk about eating steak so much and they eat it so much that it's like that shit clogs your arteries up. Like listen to the words to that song, like it's really like it opened up like just living conditions for like these guys, because these guys are on the road all the time. They're eating like fucking like like this terrible shit like you brought up, and like these guys, like we all gotta take care of ourselves much better. Like even like trying to eat like less fast food and whatnot. But this shit is, bro. This shit is sad, bro. Because
But I
I
do want a burger though. I am hungry and I do want a burger.
yeah,
So
bro. Yeah, like bro, trust me.
Better
If it
go
was up,
get yourself an
if it,
impossible burger, nigga.
yo, if it was up to me, Robbie, I would not be drinking water, bro. But I got
I'm
to.
I don't go to strip clubs and ask for hugs. So I'm not going to eat an Impossible Burger. I'm sorry.
Yeah, yo, y'all niggas gotta stop pumping that impossible burger shit, bro. Like we got, like, yeah, I
You
get
know
it.
it's
We
crazy. I haven't had that shit yet.
good, not don't have it, don't have it.
Is it
But
really that bad?
no, I never had it, but I'm not, bro.
I'm
It's
not
like, yo,
jacking it. I'm not jacking it.
bro, a burger is made to taste like a burger. It's not made to taste like nothing else, bro. And I think we need to stop trying to fucking desexualize food, bro. Like Like we need to stop, bro. Like it's a reason. Like, bro, when I went to like LA in January, bro, I realized that yo, they have a much bigger, healthier menu than the actual menu. Like they have like a healthier version of everything of like of the menu. Like, yeah, we have this grilled cheese sandwich with bacon, but we also have grilled cheese sandwich with like crouton tasted bacon. Like, bro, like just let me eat this shit in peace. Like, I don't need you to tell me like every
Hey
minute I
man,
need.
I went to that diner, that really famous diner that niggas be talking about, the little coffee shop joint that serves
Yeah.
breakfast in LA. Macaroni and cheese was made in a microwave. I almost slapped the waiter, bro.
But
Where
yeah,
was this?
Forgot, like Silk Cafe or something like that. That's where like all the little celebrities be going to
No,
get food.
where is this place?
This was in LA in the art district.
They microwaved mac and cheese.
It was definitely microwave,
They
bro.
gave him easy mac.
Did you tell them to take that off your?
Yeah, because the crazy
Your
thing
bill?
was, yo, Edsel, the crazy thing was, bro, I got the mac and cheese and I ate it and I thought it was just cold. So I told him, "Can you bring me some warmer macaroni and cheese?" And then I realized that was just bad macaroni and cheese. It wasn't different. It was just bad.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you a story, right? So, so Mo is nice man's Bryant. He makes music. He goes by Kill Bryant. We put together a show in Harlem, right? This is back in 2019. After the show, as a celebratory thing, we completely forgot about the IHOP in the Heights and the IHOP in 14th Street. So we drove all the way to Brooklyn to go to Kellogg's. One of my mans ordered grits, cheese grits. We get the grits and we look at it, and it's a slice of Kraft singles. And that's when we knew they put that shit in the microwave too. When we saw how the cheese was melted. My boy was like, "If you don't take this shit off my tab, I'm slapping the shit out of you." And they took it off the tab.
Energy.
And that was disgusting. I've never seen grits be cooked in the microwave before.
Terrible.
Terrible. Where's Mo? What are you doing? You touching yourself?
Nah, I'm back. I just have to use the bathroom.
Oh.
But
that was
yeah.
that was fucking terrible, bro. I'm sorry you had to go through that. I'm sorry you had to digest that.
Yo, did you guys see the clip for Jocelyn's show, the new season?
That's the name of the show.
I don't know, bro. It's Jocelyn Cabin, it's called. But I have this clip to play for you guys, and just bear with me because, dogs, this
shit is insane.
This shit is insane.
Just play it.
What happened?
I was saying the gutter is a rough place, you know,
Okay.
and you got to do everything, any and everything to make it, you know, every situation, including aborting twins, you feel me, to better yourself,
Yeah, she
because
was
it do want to
wildin'.
leave you. But
You just had an abortion? Twins?
twins.
Yeah, double homicide.
Bitch.
Yo,
Bitch.
That is still the funniest.
Yo,
double homicide.
We of the Overfood Podcast, we do not condone what that woman said. Even though the girl with the bucket hat that said, "Damn, double homicide, type cute." I'm not gonna say that, but she didn't need to do all that. And yo, shout out Miss Natural.
Shorty said, "Bitch." Yo, somebody on Twitter said, "I'm no longer saying killing two birds with one stone. It's now called double homicide."
Yo, I was playing Call of Duty earlier today, right? And I went like a crazy kill streak, right? And I was like, yo, when I got the best play of the game shit, I was like, yeah, nigga, double homicide on y'all bitch ass niggas. Bro, son. Nah, and you know,
that's the type of shit I'm gonna start saying. I'm gonna get a mic because I don't got a mic yet. But when I'm playing Warzone, you know how you kill niggas that can hear you. I'm gonna start saying that shit. I'm gonna be like, yo, double homicide.
But you know the beauty of this though is that you could just tell, like, yo, black people, like, we are gonna always be like not filter. Like, we're just gonna always just say like what comes to us, like in a situation, in the heat of the moment. Like, we don't give a fuck what happens. Like, because that's like
think out loud.
Yeah, because like, yo, bro, because she wanted to say that in her head. She did not mean to say double homicide.
You said, bitch.
And
hey, man, I love every moment of it.
Yeah,
I love every moment.
Yo,
That's right. That's comedic gold.
Yo, to me, the thing about it that was so funny about it, right, is that she, like, the girl that did all that, her reason for doing the double homicide is because a dude didn't want to be with her. Like, no one got that part of it. Like, she's like, the ghetto's rough because, you know, you got twins and this guy don't want to be with you. And the job's
Hey,
like,
man, sometimes you can't raise two kids on your own.
Hey,
Some
man,
people can't do it.
Hey,
I felt like the producers were in the room. He said, "Damn, double homicide. And they say, hey, we got one. That's the clip. That's it.
Bro, you didn't see how they stopped the music when she said I aborted twins?
Yeah. She said, Justice said, you had
they
an abortion?
deserve what the TV awards is the Emmys, right? They deserve an Emmy for that edit.
Bro, that
editing
edit
alone for
priceless.
that episode deserves an Emmy.
Bro, that is priceless. And
Yo,
the way she said it was so swift. Poof. Like I was like,
damn.
Nah, yeah. She was just like, damn.
It sounds like she's done shit like this before.
Yeah, you can just tell it's like, she and she said, "Oh, I'm sorry." Like she didn't mean to say.
Yo, we're about to listen, man. Anytime somebody says some slanderous shit on Twitter, we're gonna see that bitch part be played. That's gonna be the first reply all the time.
She's like bitch. Bitch.
We're gonna see people get slandered, and you're gonna see in the comments double homicide.
Yeah. I was just like, nah, bro. She really said that.
Yo, every time Twitter is quiet, something new comes around.
Bro, Twitter is top 3 social media ever. Like, I don't think we're
top 3, and it ain't 3.
Yeah, it ain't 3.
If Twitter ever told me I needed to pay $9.99 for it a month, here
I'll pay it.
I'll pay it.
You've given me so much that I can't.
Bro,
you know what?
There's no way that app is free.
Yeah,
I had to pay with my soul.
Yeah, honestly, I'm gonna say this: Twitter makes a regular, a fly hot IG model look basic. Like we don't care what you bring to the table with them looks. If you not,
Yo,
if
it ain't hot on Twitter, you ain't hot nowhere.
yeah, like I be like that's why I be like Robbie saying like, yo, some of these bad joints have the worst personality. Like women, like Robbie and me, we have this theory that women can't flirt, which is true. Women cannot flirt because like if you look like it was a thread like a couple months ago with women like pickup lines, the worst shit I ever seen in my life, bro. Like I was like, damn, bro, like. I began to deny, and these bitches be saying this and be picking up niggas with this.
Twitter has taught me that some people have the worst thoughts ever, and are some of the most because Twitter's where you come to get your shit off.
Yeah, bro.
And it's like the shit that you think in your mind, I will never hang out with you.
Yeah, I'm gonna say this. Yo, what if your wife told you got to delete your Twitter to be with her?
She gonna have to find a new nigga.
It was fun while it lasted. It was really fun while it lasted.
I love you, but I need Twitter when I'm away from you.
Your wife covered a man cave. Get off Twitter. Nah.
Yo, I'm gonna keep it a sack with you. If we really, I've been in the bed with a girl after it went down and be on Twitter like, yo, this was lit.
I just knocked down the Doonies.
Yo, Shorty looked at Robbie like, bitch.
Double homicide.
Yeah, nigga knocked the duties down. Ain't got a tweet off. That's definitely.
Yo, I can't wait to the moment I'm able to use this on Clubhouse, bro. Because I'm gonna wait till two people get their ass cut or something like that, and you know how the rules get quiet. It's mad awkward. It's gonna be double homicide.
Yeah, if I knew Robbie was him, man, we should have brought Katie. This shit would have been.
Hey man, I was a surprise.
I can get her in right now.
Nah,
it's too late. It's too late. Yeah. But yeah, keep the show rolling. Yo, y'all see Kyrie Irving convert to the Nation of Islam and telling us that we can't say the N-word no more because like it's not a term of endearment. We are not N-words. We're not slaves. For all the listeners that don't know what I'm talking about, I'm going to play the clip again. I'm going to play the clip because.
Technical could be a double technical. Zach Zarba, who's the crew chief, trying to.
The referee not calling fouls on Irving in one-on-one situation.
Yo, I saw this video with no audio. Now that I see this video, it makes sense.
Kyrie don't want us to say nigga no more.
Man, listen, I respect it because I know where he coming from.
Wait a minute. Here's what kills me.
But I know that nigga. After he said that statement, I know the first nigga that missed the shot after he gave him a pass, he was like, "This nigga."
Now, what kills me about this is no one calls a tech until he curses. Then the tech is called. So what that tells me is that niggas have been saying nigga on the basketball court for years, and no one has said a word. ref has never said anything.
Bro, have you not seen clips of Kevin Garnett mic'd up, or at least
Trash ass nigga.
nigga?
Trash ass nigga.
That's my nigga. Every time we go up for a rebound,
bro. It's.
But I'm saying, like, I think what's funny to me is just like I could remember, like I could only imagine the first black man that says nigga during the NBA in an NBA game, and like the ref looking so befuddled, like,
yo, you see this nigga foul me?
Yeah, I want to hear Michael.
And then
how many times do you think Michael Jordan said nigga on the court?
Yo, you want to know what's so crazy? Yo, this is before Colin Kaepernick stood up for black people. This is like when he had like a dark season. He got caught. He got
When we thought
fined.
he was Puerto Rican?
Yeah, he got fined because he said the N-word on the field. Like, like way before like he was like becoming a social activist. Like he got fined for saying that on the field. This is how you know the NFL racist, bro.
Yeah, how many times Michael Jordan called dudes on the court niggas?
You probably say, "I'm gonna bust y'all niggas ass today. I'm gonna get y'all 50."
Nigga said, I did an 8-ball in the locker room. I'm about to drop 50 on y'all niggas right now.
Yeah, you think Jason Kidd says niggas?
Yes.
Yo, but the thing, yo, this is what niggas did to Kyrie when he wrote that tweet. It was like,
Nigga, bro, stop turning the ball over. I'm not rewarding that.
he said niggas. Yo,
I'm not rewarding that.
Yo, and then some girl was like, good, Robert.
So Kyrie Muhammad Ali said I can't say niggas now.
Yeah, he said I'm not.
Honorable Kyrie Elijah Muhammad is telling me.
Kyrie is nuts.
The same nigga who said
there's
that
so many things in this episode that could be a title.
Nah,
I think
bro.
Honorable Kyrie Muhammad is the title.
How you your brother's keeper when you didn't hold it down for LeBron?
Yo,
I don't want to hear nothing from Kyrie Irving, bro. I'm good.
The thing that had me crying about Kyrie is that this is the same nigga after he won his first championship was on a yacht with nothing but white women.
Well, hey, you know what? Maybe
isn't his baby mother white?
Can I be honest?
All right, go ahead.
Maybe become Muslim, you gotta date white women first, and then that's how you convert.
Nigga was in the Sunday place so bad.
Yo, you like Brazilian music?
Maybe you know the Honorable Hubert Davis. Not me.
So very proud that my wife is white.
Just saying, it makes sense to me.
Yo, I'm gonna need a Kyrie picture with a cool.
Kyrie was like this when Dennis Schroeder, when he realized Dennis Schroeder was a black German. He said,
"Oh Lord have mercy, another coon, damn coon." I gotta do a coon analysis and a coon screen.
It only takes a little bit of white brainwash to activate the cool chip in the average Negro.
Yo, I've had fun recording like this for a long time.
Yo, hold on.
Them crackers. Them crackers.
Yo, Kyrie,
them crackers.
Yo, Kyrie is a detriment to every team he play on. He's the only nigga that played 21, and you get to 10. You're like, you know what? I don't want to play anymore. Like, I don't get it. Like, why is it that you always?
What do you think Kevin Durant thinks of that nigga?
He called that nigga. Yo, you tell me he in a group chat with Kyrie. With him and Harden, they just
Kyrie be giving out speeches. He be giving out all of these Negro spiritual speeches and Hotep speeches, and Kevin Durant in the locker room be like,
find them offensive, don't they?
Yeah, some people find everything offensive. Okay.
Yeah, that was KD when he said, "Yo, The Edward is offensive. Nigga said,
Okay.
like, okay.
The next day, Kevin Durant goes and throws N-bombs everywhere on Twitter.
Nah. What kills me is James Harden was in the corner throwing money like, so we can't say nigga.
It goes right back and sings a little baby song right at the word nigga.
So baby.
Yo, I'm telling y'all, this is gonna be Kyrie in like 10 years.
Monica, you should be here. You can make some money, girl. Stop playing. Monica, what you doing?
How is this gonna play this?
If you in LA, come through. If you in LA, Monica, come through. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, all right, Robbie brought up something. ESPN really fired Paul Pierce because he wanted to be happy.
Yeah, hey, man, hey.
Yo, they really fired Paul Pierce because he wanted to be happy.
Paul Pierce walked into the office and they said we're gonna have to let you go. And Paul Pierce was like, "What do you mean by that?"
Yo, I think what happened honestly is Disney fired him. Like Mickey Mouse, Goofy, Daisy, they all showed up and was like, "Hey, you can't be doing things like that." He was like,
"Yo, the moment he walked in, Mickey was like, ha you was calling Monica, ha."
Bro, someone got mad at me because I'm like, yo, bro, how the hell? I was like, why Disney firing Paul Pierce for being happy, but Disney was funded based on fucking Walt Disney drug addiction.
Didn't Walt Disney hate Jews?
Bro.
How do you fire a black man for being
a black man? Just think about this. Yo, you know the dwarfs, like Grouchy and all that? That's Walt Disney drug addiction. Like, that's his drug addiction. No, and a word. Yo, and we've been fucking watching them shits for years, but a nigga's seen a little bit, tell a girl to come to LA so she can shake her ass, you get fired? Yo,
how does Paul Pierce get fired for supporting black-owned businesses run by women?
All right, yo, this. I'm waiting till Edsel get back. This is Edsel's favorite part of the week, so I know why he bought Robbie now. Y'all go ahead.
Nah. Robbie got it. This is why I brought him in. He got it. I got no slander.
It's your show.
And it being my show, I'm allowing you to take center stage. And
so
that,
it was a busy this week. It was a busy week this week. We had a lot of good drops, a lot of good pickups. Namely, Supreme really defined the word duality and race relations this week by dropping the Miles Davis t-shirt, as well as the Anna Nicole tee.
Yo, saying duality and race relations in an episode where we spoke about racist cops and Hubert Davis and Kyrie Irving is insane.
Hey. Double entendre. Don't ask me how.
Triple entendre. Don't even ask me how. Con Edison.
You know what I mean? I'm connected to a higher power. Speaking of power, Mo, what did we pick up this week? What are our pickups of the week?
Yo, we not a segment, bro.
Oh, I'm sorry. Am I slandering you too soon? But that's what I'm here for because
all right, hold on. All right, cool. Let's go back to regular camera. Okay. I got a Miles Davis shirt and a Miles Davis deck. That's it. That's all I got. I didn't get anything else.
Ladies and gentlemen, for the first time ever.
And I also got this. I got the shirt of this white woman. That's it.
Rob, would you care to tell us what white woman that is?
That is okay, so I grew up in the 90s. And growing up in the 90s, it was super models, super records, super cars, superheroes. Everything was really big. And Anna Nicole is one of the 3 most prolific white women of the 90s. Easily.
Right.
Biggest scammer ever.
Hogan.
That's a fact.
Goldsmith.
I mean, you have in my top 5 most prolific white women of the 90s, Anna Nicole comes in at least number 3.
You're not wrong.
Number 1, Hillary Clinton.
Nah, it's
Celine Dion.
No. So coming at number 1 is Cindy Crawford.
Yo, we're giving a top 3 prolific white women.
Hey man.
Yo, this is insane.
Coming at number 2 is Pam Anderson.
Okay. I'm not mad at that.
Oh, we here now.
Oh, we potted.
Number 3 is Anna Nicole Smith.
Okay.
Number 4 is Carmen Electra.
Ooh, I like that.
And coming in number 5 is Jenny McCarthy. Those are the 5 most, and honorable mention Alicia Silverstone. Those are like the 6 like important white women in the 90s, easily.
Yo, we just give a top 5 white women in the 90s. That's insane.
But y'all didn't disagree though.
I'm not disagreeing.
I mean, you're not wrong, but it's insane that we're giving a top 5 white women.
Yo, Edsel, I'm gonna let you know before you came on the show. Shout out to my homie Ralph, O'Neal, and my boy Adam. We did our top 5 white women. So I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I'm about to
mean,
go that episode.
Hubert Davis would say otherwise, but you know.
Yo, hey man.
His wife is number. Hey, listen.
Hey man.
So very proud that my wife is white.
Hey man.
Hey, listen, man. Put that closer to your mic. This motherfucker. But yeah, Robbie, can you continue with your slanders?
I'm just tired of week in and week out Mo not being a real friend and being fake. Mo will hit me up and tell me what he got from the drop, but never invites me. I'm always a bridesmaid, never a bride. I don't understand. Like I don't understand how I don't get the +1.
Yo, that's crazy, bro. That's crazy.
Hold on. Let me put you on solo layout.
I just want to know, like,
we're not going to be able to monetize for this video, but that's okay.
Week in and week out, you know what I mean? You do crazy things, bro. Like you don't hold it down. You don't let me know about drops. You want to tell me, oh, look what I got. This is cool, but then I don't have it, and I feel away. You be like, yo, Rob. Like then what's crazy about it is you posted on your Insta story, and you could exclude me, but you include me just to let me know that I don't have it. What's good with you, Duke? Good with you,
not Duke.
First of all, you're not gonna be talking to me like I'm Ronnie Fig, bro. You're not gonna be talking to me like I'm like Ronnie.
I'm just saying, like, bro, like I don't understand, like, I'm saying, like, I'll be outside, like I got sneakers, bro. Like, I got shoes, like, what I need, like, I gotta show off shoes, like, I get fly, bro, like, what you need,
not
like
anniversaries.
Yo,
like,
why are you doing
that with you?
Yo, Robbie, but you got the Miles Davis shirt.
Okay, but did he get it from you, nigga? He wanted it from you.
Why you got this energy shifted to me now?
I'm just saying, bro. I got shoes, bro. I got shoes. Like, why I can't be down, bro?
But yeah, my skeptics came in the mail.
Wait, you want to know what the crazy thing is about those?
Yo.
Who sent you the link for the skeptics, bro? Who sent you the link for the skeptics?
You.
Do I need to hold on? Hold on. There's another beat. Hold on.
But here's the thing. So I redeemed myself. I said, Robbie, you can have my navy blue box logos for 60 cash for retail.
Hold on, yo, Robbie.
Play that.
I got another beat for you, bro.
Yeah. I don't understand what's good with you. Like, you know what I mean? I'm your big homie. Your brother know me. Why you gotta treat me like this? I don't understand. Like, we supposed to be the army, the navy. Like, you just moving different. But I guess the sun don't shine, right? That's what it is? That's what it is? Let me know. I don't understand. Like,
No, bro, I'm just chilling, man. I didn't expect this shirt, bro, but it's a beautiful shirt.
I'm just saying, man.
Oh,
Like,
man.
I mean,
is
man,
it Uchi Wally Wally or is it One Mic? I
bro, I'm
don't
gonna
know.
just say this is the most important shirt, though. The Miles Davis, like it's Miles Davis. I
Alright,
mean, this was
check
just a
this out,
plus.
Mo. I'll see you this week with the 60 cash. Let me get the shirt. Let me get the long sleeve shirt, bro. I'll see you this week.
I already
All right.
dry cleaned it. It's yours. It's clean and everything ready for you.
Yo, I'm fucked up if I enter this draw for the Amamanias.
Nah,
oh yeah,
do that.
my name is
I'm doing that right now.
My name would definitely be Moesha.
No, nigga, I'm putting. This is a general.
That's a
It
general.
ain't the woman now. The woman already ended. I'm putting my name.
Yeah, I did that already. I did that earlier today.
Besides that, what did you guys pick up this week?
I'll allow Robert to go. I'll go last. I got a couple things here.
Only thing I picked up recently, I got the Miles Davis tee.
Mm-hmm.
Very underrated tee. I feel like it's gonna age well. It's gonna age well. I'm happy they put a big image on it.
I'm upset that I didn't get the Miles Davis sticker.
Yeah, I'm upset about that. I didn't know there was a sticker until I saw Mo's picture and it was like there was a sticker. I do want the board though. I think the board is probably still sitting in stores too.
Yeah,
Funny thing is, I was gonna go in there today, but that line was ridiculous.
Oh well, you know.
Yeah, we're not doing this on the show. We're not doing.
We're not. We're not.
We're not doing
I don't know what this means. I just did this. I didn't do anything.
I know what you trying to do.
You sound guilty.
I'm not guilty, bro. Jigga Kelly not guilty. Oh no, I'm not supposed to say that. I'm not supposed to say that.
I mean, what any sneakers I picked up? No. Well, Hyper Royals. I got a pair of Hyper Royals. So.
The ones?
Yeah.
Yo,
nice.
It's not a bad shit.
Up though. Oh, and I got Kobe's, but
congrats.
Yeah, the Kobe's.
I'm happy that everyone, a majority of the people I know, I don't want to say every because this nigga gonna say something.
on the Hyper Royals or on the Kobe's?
The Kobe's. I just feel like, why would you release the Grinches on that day? Like, I feel like that was like a backhand slap. Though. I don't think so. I feel like you could have released something more like newer, like not newer, but like more like something different. Like you could have released like a Kobe 7 or something, like just to give us a fresh start.
I think people wanted it really bad. It answered it filled a lot of needs for a lot of people. People were still searching for Kobe's, and I mean,
people gonna be searching for Kobe forever now.
Yeah, I mean, Grinch. Like at the end of the day, the Grinch is the Grinch is his Concord.
Yeah,
that's the shoe. Like that's the one that you really want. So I don't.
I like the 7s more. I like the 7s more. Like,
I have the Cheetah 7s.
Yeah,
the purple ones. But
I feel like his 7s, his like for like a sneaker like purist, not purist, but like a guy that's in the know sneaker. I think his 7 is like the sneaker for those type of people. But the 6 is
that Galaxy Kobe 8 might be my favorite Kobe. That was a very
Agreed.
good shoe. That was a very good shoe.
Very good shoe.
Yeah, what do you got, Edsel?
Whole shorts. Shorts.
Oh, I forgot. I forgot. My bad. I got the Skeptic tracksuit too.
Oh,
you got the whole suit?
Yeah, I got the whole suit. It's the first time in my life I ever bought like a whole tracksuit.
This nigga about
Yo,
bro.
But here's the thing: I'm not gonna wear them together. I'm gonna wear them separate. I'm gonna wear my Prodigy shirt or some shit.
Miles Davis tee.
Oh shit! And this nigga love gray shirts, bro. Jesus Christ.
Yo, bro, I don't know. Shut up. Stop
you
that.
You got the Silver Surfer do-rag, so
this nigga love gray.
Stop that. Stop to see some of my friends at Addy, and I saw a shoe that I really, really been looking for a minute, and it keeps selling out online. Got the
Spezial?
No, I do want a pair of Spezials. Talking about that, 84 low forums in the crew green colorway. And then I bought some shorts to go along with it. So,
yeah, I got you. I got your stuff with me.
No, I know. I ain't pressed, bro. On the photographer side of things, I got to roll a portrait for 100, so I'm about to get jiggy with it.
Oh, I bought
So-
MLB The Show today. Only
So
because they had a black man on the
Oh
cover.
wait, I do got some stuff. My fault.
I'll be right back.
I guess I could show this. Shout out to the home team, to my guys.
I think you're. Let me see what you're about to. Oh, we're about to show the same thing.
So we did
Yes,
release,
sir.
you know, the official J Tips Hat Club
Okay.
exclusives.
Okay.
The infrared, aka salmon, as well as the purple.
Nice.
With the 75 World Series logo.
Yeah, that's
Very
gonna.
calm.
Did that come out already, or is this?
These
This
are
like
out.
a preview.
But not
Okay. Okay.
With the classic blue and purple.
Yo, that's
so, yeah.
That's insane. Son. The fact that he's actually branching out those OG colorways into other teams.
Yeah.
But yeah, you know, like got a shutter button for my film camera.
Swag.
So I'm about to be out here with mad different colors and shit. But to get into the shit that I really want to show, went to a little place called Hat Club NoHo.
Okay.
Picked up Christmas
wow.
Red Sox, but this one is not for me. I would never wear a Red Sox hat. It's the only team I'll never wear, but this is for TJ. Shout out to TJ.
That's
I got
a crazy color.
Yo, it's insane. It actually looks way better in person than it did on Instagram.
What's the underbrim?
It's just a gray brim. Yeah, just a regular classic Coke. Got Mo. Shout out to Mo. Got him the 1977 All-Star patch Yankee underbrim, red underbrim. I actually have the T-Mark version of this hat with the pink Yankee logo. And then I got myself all red Cleveland Indians gold 1995 patch. Yeah,
that's
I
cool.
wanted to get the two-tone.
That's
I wanted to get the navy with the red, but they didn't have my size anymore. So I was really upset.
I think that's my girl hat. I want the navy John.
Bro, I wanted the navy one so badly, and they only have regular, like just the regular one. So
it feels great to see home team, the family, they open back up. Like it feels great. I mean, definitely.
I saw a lot of your peoples out there, Mo, and Robbie's peoples, of course.
Shout out to them. They've been working hard to get back to where they are.
Yeah.
They deserve this. I mean, the hat community has always been a thing. It's just now become much bigger than what it is, and I'm proud of that. Like I'm proud that people actually like Robbie knows. Like we love fitteds. Like fitted is just like an essential piece. Like you know how GQ interview like rappers and shit like your 10 essential. Like when I make it big, that's gonna be an essential piece.
This is essential.
Yeah, like
exactly.
to see that like people like come out support. Like even like Rob's homie J Tibbs, T Mark, like everyone is putting on for our city, just making sure that like fit like not make FedEx cool again because I never thought FedEx was like out. I just feel like the people that like FedEx now.
Yo, real quick, I showed this in the last episode, but now that shout out to T Mark for this beauty, bro.
Yeah, T Mark did that.
Yeah, like it's like
it's pink. It's pink, bro.
I thought it was white.
I mean, it's basically like the one I got Mo, but we have two different color logos. But this hat is insane, bro. So
the detail is good, but yeah, man, it's good. It's good for that store to be open back.
The kids from the Bronx are working.
Yeah,
that's
all
a
I'm
fact.
saying.
That's a fact.
The kids from
that's
the Bronx are working.
Yo,
man.
two guys from the Bronx have the whole country in a frenzy when it comes to hats. Ain't that crazy? And people try to talk shit about our borough.
They do.
But it was nice to see. I mean, like the line wasn't crazy. Like there was a first come first serve line, and then there was like a reservation line, which I was a part of, and neither line was crazy. You know, people was respectful. You know, people was in there chilling. It was nice to see people showing off the shit that they got. People being happy to get the shit that they got, because you know when it comes to sneakers, a lot of us can't really get shit. You know what I mean? Because you know sneakers is gonna sneakers. But to see everyone out there get a hat that they wanted was super dope, and it made my heart full. So
and it was great for them to open back up because like not a lot of people want to go. Like, even though like people like, there's a lot of people uptown with like hats and shit, but it's like y'all remember like it's people like in the lower Manhattan, like LES. It's people in the Bronx and Queens. No, I mean Brooklyn, Queens. Like they don't really want to go all the way up to like fucking 125th to get a hat. So it's like
exactly.
Hat Club being open is like a common ground. Everybody know how to get to Soho. Sometimes
Yeah.
like, it's sometimes a hassle just to get to 2/5 for certain people. So like it's good to see them open back up. And like, I mean, I hope it doesn't start no little rift between them because like you can coexist in this sport you're in. Like
Who are they gonna have beef? I mean, if we're talking about Caps USA, I mean, yeah, they do dope shit, but they've been coexisting ever since.
Yeah, but like you gotta remember, Hat Club was out for so long, and Cap USA had a space where like you had to go there to get certain hats.
Yeah, true.
So it's like now that Hat Club is back, like I hope. I mean, I'm not saying they should start any rift, but like you can, both of them could coexist in this town that we're in.
They all have the same new era rep, so it don't matter.
Exactly. They're all getting the same hats. If you,
they're all picking from the same catalog.
Yeah, it's just that we know Hat Club to be the originator of this shit.
Yeah,
that's all it is. But I mean, you know, for niggas that don't want to take the trip down, you got Cap USA up on 125th. It is what it is.
Shout out to
both stores though.
Shout out J Tip, shout out T Mark, shout out.
Yo, I saw a lot of Savior hoodies and a lot of J Tip fitteds over there in that line, man. So shout out to J Tips, man.
Yo, when I was walking back home from the occasion spot, I seen the two-tone hat that Tips made.
Yo, that hat is insane. The more I see it, the more I like it.
The blue with the green, I think the underbottom was pink.
Yeah.
Yeah, I seen this young cat with that, and I was like, I was looking at him, and like, I guess like it kind of made him uncomfortable. I was like, I was like, a nice hat. I was like, one of my homies, like, know the man that made the hat, so I was like, good shit though.
It's strange, man, just to see where we're at in that community. It's dope. So it's really cool.
That Miami Hurricane color, the green with the orange, yo, that might be. And at first, I didn't know how to feel about the two-tone joints when I first saw them. But then when I really got to like, I paused on a picture because you know he's always reposting people that show him love. Somebody posted that green and orange Yankee, and I paused the story and I'm like, yo, this is a really good color. Like this shit hard.
It's a dope color because essentially green and orange are Mets colors.
Yeah.
So we've never seen a Yankee fitted. Typically, you would have saw that with a Mets logo.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that's what made it such a prolific shoe prolific hat. So he's doing his thing.
And just to end it off real quick, I thought the best thing about going to Hat Club today was seeing a lot of those icy Yankees, like the icy blue patches and stuff like that, things that were selling out quick. Just to see them there and to actually finally see them in person was super dope. And again, seeing people rock J Tips, because I've very rarely am I seeing people rock J Tips' hat outside. And I guess that's just because people aren't outside as much as they used to be. But just seeing that plethora of people rocking his hats was very heartwarming to me. You know, people representing people that come from where I come from. So again, shout out to Tips, shout out to Team Up.
Definitely.
Yeah. Well,
I can't wait to rock this shit at a Yankee game, bro. I'm gonna have the best Yankee cap in the whole stadium. I know that for a fact.
You'll be the furthest away from the field, but yes, you will have the best hat in the stadium.
That's cool. As long as they're gonna show me on TV. I'm gonna dive in for a ball when somebody hits a home run.
Yeah, I'm gonna wait till like mid-season, like towards the end of the season to go to a game so I can sit at third base. But any last words, any shout outs? We got any shout outs?
I always like to start off with our guests doing their shout outs.
Shout out to you guys. You guys have an amazing show. I love your energy. I think you guys are well on your way to doing what you need to do. I can't wait until outside really opens up so you guys can do a live show.
Thank you, Rob.
That'd be insane.
Your energy is really.
That means a lot coming from you, Rob.
Yeah, that's a fact.
I before we got I always knew you, and like you always say like what up to me, like like from me being downtown since I was like when I had no facial hair and shit. But like you, like it kind of means a lot from you because like you worked a lot of rooms. Like you, like a lot of people may not know this, but Robbie, I think Robbie was on the last like Combat Jack like episode like ever aired, right? You
Yeah.
were, and
Yeah.
like combat, like if anyone knows like in podcasting, like in the podcasting world, loudspeaker network is like, to me I feel like that's like the Harvard of like podcasting, and like for you
It
to
is.
even for you to even be like to be there and like host the show with you, Jade, and all the other guys like that, like you giving us like this like and small advice, like just giving us like praise and shit, that means a lot because like everyone does podcasting, like everybody like getting like recognition and compliments from like their peers and shit, but like it coming from you means a lot to me because it's like you're like someone that like I study, you, Tori and Reg, Danny, LaShawn, like all you guys, like I study you guys, like it's, I'm not saying I'm mimicking you, but I watch your mannerisms, the way how you guys hold like conversations on the show, from like what's a good guy to like first class breakfast, rap in order, and all
Shout
that
out to
stuff.
the team, man.
So it's like it means the world from to me when you guys give us like compliments. So I appreciate you for that.
Nah, thank you, man. I think at the end of the day, the beautiful thing is we don't let what we've done supersede what we're trying to do. And we stay humble, stay down, do the work, and really grow. I've been fortunate enough to be in this space for quite a time, but yeah, shout out to you guys, man. Shout out to the home team, First Class Breakfast. You know what I mean? You already know First Class Reg, my man Tori and B. Those are some great guys over there. Rap in order. You can check us out all the time. Yeah, man. But shit, thank you guys for letting me be here, man. I know Mo wanted to be all, nice and fancy and send me like a rider in the mail. But nah, I like this. This is great. This is great. Me coming to slander you when you didn't know you was gonna get it, it makes me feel good. You know what I mean? Makes me feel good.
You want to go or should I go?
You can go ahead.
First and foremost, shout out to you, Robbie. Like I always say to every single one of our guests, I mean, I probably said this to you on Clubhouse. You're not a friend, you're a family. Whenever you want to come in here, get your shit off, bro, you're more than welcome to. No questions asked. This is your home, and I hope you feel comfortable in it. I respect you as a peer, as a brother. You're somebody whose opinion I respect. Your knowledge I respect. When you speak, I listen. You're a walking historian. Basically, you're a walking book of knowledge, and I respect that a lot. Before we had met, I knew of you. I knew of the legend.
Here we go.
But to find, there are certain people who you know of, and you're like, who work these spaces who you think you won't have like a kinship with, and or you have a perception of how they'll be, and I'll say that you supersede the type of person I thought you were. You welcome me in as a brother. We're cool. We've shared many laughs since we've met. Is like I said, it's been a kinship since day one. So I appreciate you wholeheartedly. As always, shout out to the essential workers that are out there working hard ever since the pandemic started. You guys are deeply appreciated. Shout out to all the hardworking Black women out there. Shout out to all the hardworking Hispanic women out there as well. And yeah, man, shout out to all my niggas. And one more thing.
So very proud that my wife is white.
And
Yo.
yeah, that ends my shout outs.
All right, I go last. Yeah, man. First of all, I want to shout out, obviously Robbie, you, Edsel. Shout out. Also, I want to shout out my homie Rios. His birthday was like last week. I forgot to wish
Happy
him
belated, Rios.
I forgot to do that. I want to shout out my homie Rob and Stan. Want to shout out my parents. Want to shout out all the hardworking essential workers. Even the bottle girls that wearing the mask. Want to Shout out all the women
Shout out
that's
to the
in.
bottle girls that are saying
Shout,
socially distant.
shout out to all of the hairdressers. I know, like y'all not trying to do these washing sets, but rent is due and whatnot. And yeah, I want to shout out all the lovely ladies in my life. From like Katie, Marion, like the list could go on and on. But just want to say I'm proud of
Yo, you know what's
I'm
funny about you doing that?
yeah.
When they listen to this episode, you're gonna get harassed for not saying all of the names, and I'm
That's
here
cool.
for it.
That's cool.
Here's how you save that. I only shout out the women that I've never slept with.
And on that note, this is the episode 60 of the Old Food Podcast. I am Mo Glow. He's Edsel
I am
40
Edsel
ounce.
40 ounce. That is
That's
Robbie
Robbie
Digital.
Digital.
And I just want to say,
so very proud that my wife is white.
And hey,
shout out to
man.
Pamela Anderson.
Shout out to that, man. I'm out. Peace, love.
Deuces.